Good afternoon and welcome to the Rosedale Rec Reserve. It is first semi-final day and it's one of the games I love because there's no tomorrow. The loser bows out and hits Mad Monday tomorrow, but the winner gets a preliminary spot next week out at Heyfield against Woodside. And it is a beautiful day here at Rosedale. Well, thank you, lucky stars. I mean, when I got here, it was pretty ugly. And we've had some wild and woolly weather over the last 48 hours in Victoria. But right now, it's windy, no doubt about that. But it is absolutely beautiful. And we've got a big Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show for the OGL Loyang match of the round. First semi-final day between Heyfield and Rosedale here at Rosedale. Yesterday, we were out at Woodside on their home deck in the second semi-final against TTU, but they failed to salute what's going to happen today with Rosedale on their home deck against Heyfield. And if Heyfield win, well, they play in a prelim at home. So it's an unbelievable final series. And to help me start it off again today, as he does every week, the big fella, the big forward, the head honcho, Matty Mosley.
Welcome again. It's just been another 16 hours since we've seen each other.
Yes, and the missus is getting a little bit sceptical about you and I.
Yep, you're never bloody home.
No, you're always with Maddie. She's off marching today.
Yes, what's she marching for?
Yeah, do not get me started on that. Hey, I'll tell you who else we got with us here today, Matty.
The big dog.
I thought you and I do some kilometres and dodge kangaroos and deers. A couple of weeks ago I dodged a deer. I was going to say porcupine. A wombat. A couple of wombats. Well, this bloke must do a fair bit more kilometres than us. It's Gippsland footy's own Owen Carter. Welcome.
Thank you, boys. Thank you for having me.
Good to see you. Tell us about the kilometres, actually, while we got you. I reckon you'd have to do footy season. I'll take a hazard a guess, and I'll probably be nowhere near it. At least a couple of thousand a month.
You know what? I don't even look at it until tax time, so that's the important time of year when I have a squiz at how many Ks I've done, but I have done definitely a few more this year than previous years. It's probably the most amount of games I've been to in one single season and the furthest reaches as well.
What's your favourite ground?
Oh, that's a great question without notice.
You've seen them all?
Pretty much have, yeah. I think the only grounds I haven't been to are where they play sparingly. So all the main grounds I've now ticked off. So pretty happy with that. Favourite, could probably narrow down to a few, but I'd have to have a bit more time to think about that.
You know what mine is?
Tura?
Yeah, you're spot on. Tura. Not a great ground to call from or film from, but I've never seen a backdrop like that. I will, to the day I die, that backdrop, which could be quite soon, just quite, I had the biggest parmigiana you've ever seen last night, a heart attack on wheels. Yeah, the Tura ground, I love Tura.
You're not trying to sneak Jack Weston back on the grand final panel?
No, he was very good. Very good.
He was. I tell you what, we might.
He has done the Achilles too. So.
He did.
Has he?
I was at that game, yeah.
Might have a surprise this year, I reckon. We might have another one on grand final day that might just top. Oh, I won't say top Jack. Jack was very good.
He was good.
But I reckon we might have an okay. Owen, you weren't bad yourself last year. Grand final day.
Terrible weather.
I reckon there was plenty of people there that saw me on the boundary and thought, geez, those guys are really good to give a job to a homeless man.
Seen a few of them today.
I had the makeup for it, but no, it was a good. Apart from the weather, that was a really good day.
On the North Gippsland theme of things, what's your favourite ground in the North Gippsland League?
North Gippy, another great question. No, just putting
We're
me
putting
on
it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to circle back because I'm trying to think of them as you rattled it off.
Of all the clubs you go to, what's the most welcoming club that that'd be in your head straight away?
100% it is. There's a couple of clubs out east that have been really welcoming. Mafra, Orbost, Buchan, all been super welcoming.
Who? Don't swear. What'd you say?
I'll Buchan tell you what I want to tell you.
Really? Buchan?
Buchan being super welcoming. Doc Nettleton, the president of Orbost Snowy Rovers, he was super welcoming as well. When I went out to Mafra, I think it was last year, they actually sent someone out to invite me over to the club rooms. So just off the top of my head, but there have been other clubs, but that's just off the top of my head.
Well, we're on that subject, Matty. What's yours this year in the North Gippy League? Most welcoming club? Well, that's a tough question. They've all been good.
Yeah, they're all been... I'd go Gormy.
Yeah?
I like Gormy. I think everything about it, and they're welcoming, and they're just true blue people.
Yeah.
They're not fake, and they understand where they're at.
So who's fake? Who are you saying is fake? In this
No
one?
one's fake. You're trying to put words into my mouth, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's... I just like the vibe there and everything about it.
It's probably a good time. Today, normally our Mafra Vision Care umpires man on the boundary, Lockie Floyd. Today's Rosedale's Vision Care, because
Makes sense.
Mafra also have a place out there at Rosedale. It's only a new one, and it's the new Rosedale office. Plenty of appointments are still available, and it's the same team that is used in Mafra with the same quality eye care
And where are we today?
in Rosedale.
There you go.
That's why. Yeah, and he's got the beautiful jacket on, the Rosedale Mafra Vision Care. Lockie Floyd, and also our main man that's blocked up the shitter here at Rosedale, Corey Jenkins. Welcome.
Thanks, boys. How good is this? How exciting is today? Absolutely windy conditions, but we are looking forward to this one.
Kyan Jenkins, how are you up there? Is it a bit warmer today than what it was yesterday?
I've been told from my parents that I cannot say it's cold. I've matured since yesterday. It is great conditions.
Great conditions. That's that's good to hear. We'll get back to you guys shortly. Owen Carter from Gippsland Footy's been nice enough to join us in the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue. Have you seen much North Gippy footy this year, mate?
Yeah, I've been to a few games. I went to see Willaton North and Cowa. Definitely seen some others. I think I've seen about 3 or 4 that just escaped me at the moment because they were a bit earlier on in the year.
So how long have you been doing it now, Gippsland footy? How long have you been?
It's existed in some way, shape or form since February 2013. So what does that make?
12 years. So your 13th season.
Yeah, effectively. Look, it hasn't been to the extent that it is now. It's just been a slow build over time, and there was a time where I just sat at home and put up live scores throughout the day, and that was back in the days when we didn't have Play HQ and everything went up automatically, and everyone got frustrated with trying to find a score on a game, so I provided that service, but found that I wanted to get it back out to the games. That was what I was passionate about, and the last few years, probably post-COVID and prior to COVID, were what that was all about.
Nothing beats Clubland, does it, when you're out there on the day?
That's it, and this is what it's all about, really, isn't it?
Oh, I totally agree, 100%. And when you finish playing and or coaching, I think there's a real miss. And so if you can get into something like this, I find Clubland an amazing place, but you don't get the politics doing what we do. Oh, I mean, you're in the same game. To me, it looks like, particularly the last few years with what you do, there's a real emphasis on photography. Would I be right in saying that?
Well, look, in the grand scheme of things, it's all online based, so you've got to put something up there in order to keep the followers happy and engaged. So
You've got a good following too, don't you?
Yeah, so
Amazing.
clicked over 14,000 followers on the Facebook page alone. There is Instagram and the old Twitter that are not doing as well, but still definitely exist. Photography definitely came into it at some point where I felt I needed to add an extra string to the bow, and I do usually take footage of the games, just little clips that I can compile later and pop up on. There is a YouTube channel as well. I'm just well behind on putting that stuff up.
But it's not just with your photography. A lot of people take them off their phones. You walk around with a camera. It's got a lens the size of my nose. It's fierce sort of camera you carry.
Well, to be honest, there's a lot bigger cameras and a lot better cameras I can see wandering around. I've actually got a small lens compared to other photographers, and like if I'm on one side of the ground, I can't reach the other side of the ground well, whereas other cameras do. So in the grand scheme of things, that camera is quite small for I compared to some others, yeah.
Oh, we're going to compare size of lens today, man.
Okay.
You got the bigger lens.
If you got any expectations, you'll be severely disappointed.
Yes, yeah. Hey, I've got to also say thanks to Woodside Footy Netball Club yesterday. Not only were they very accommodating, a fantastic club, but on top of that, because we're doing the live streaming this year in the final series of the netball, the scaffolding they set up over at the netball courts made the job for our girls who do the commentary and cam over there, and our camera girl yesterday was Emily Robinson, did a fantastic job. So thanks to them yesterday, and thanks for Rosedale today. When I got here early this morning, I had marshals today. They had marshals backing me in on the trailer, pull the trailer off, back me in here where we sit. And they're talking about, the Rosedale Footy Club, Netball Club, are talking about building a box specifically for media on the wing next year, upright, where you can sit underneath and up top the cameraman sits all covered in. So some of these clubs are getting it, Owen. Have you heard much more about that with other clubs?
Yeah, I noticed Career Up had put something up
That's a ripper.
down at their ground. So their ground is great as well. So to have something there specifically for media is great. Obviously, there's some grounds that have already put that in there with their upgrades, or for example Lang Lang or Caldermead, as it where it is actually as a specific almost VFL quality box, and I know some commentators would prefer that ground be the grand final venue for that particular league, but for that reason, because it's very well protected and keeps you nice and cozy. But it's good to see some clubs / leagues are catching on to this.
They're starting to get it. I've heard, I don't know how true it is, I've heard the Kiwi Rut one was put up for a couple of slabs.
I wouldn't put it past them.
That was the invoice. 2 slabs.
Well, you look at the photo and it looks relatively simple, but it'll be effective in the same breath.
And it's got power in it.
Well, that's an added bonus. So you don't have to get the old power pack out and rely on the generator.
Just watching the seconds here at the moment, I've seen its first semi to go through to a prelim here. I've seen 4 or 5 Woodside players go off with bad injuries. It's a very close game at the moment. It's 6-point lead to Yallourn North over Woodside, 4-7 to 4-1. And in the earlier game today, Heyfield 10-13-73 ran out 32-point winners over Sales City, 6-5-41. They'll meet Rosedale in the prelim on their home ground next week.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Having a preliminary at home.
You cover a lot of East Gippsland area, Owen, and I've got to ask you, there's how many teams in that comp?
In the East Gippy comp, there's 8.
Yeah, so obviously it would get to a spot where you're having clubs play on their home ground in grand finals.
Well, the
Bairnsdale,
interesting thing is they play all their finals on Bairnsdale City Oval.
Wow.
Yep.
So they played
that
there
too.
yesterday and today. They'll play the prelim there next week and the grand final the week after.
I like it.
I love that idea.
Yep. They've done that for a while.
Yeah, they have. Omeo District used to be the same. So they used to play all their... actually, the grand final, I'd correct myself. So Ensay was the ground they used to play. Now defunct club. I think they folded in 96, but they used to play the grand final every year without fail there.
Yep.
Now they don't. They switch it around.
Another question I got for you, because you're the one that got me thinking on this a few years ago, and I'm a big believer in it. I know you are. When do you think comes the time that competition in Gippsland bites the bullet and has their grand final on the AFL Friday grand final holiday?
That's a great question. Given the amount of information I've been given chatting to certain people, I think we're still a little bit off. It's going to take a gutsy leader of a league to go, right, we need to take the initiative here and go, this is what we're going to do. Because we're going to have it all by ourselves and everyone's going to come because nothing else is going on.
I love the idea.
I'm 100% behind this. Owen brought this up a few years ago and I've been riding that off ever since. I reckon it's a ripping idea and someone's got to do it quick, because if they don't, or if they do, there's nothing stopping a second league doing it.
Yep.
And all of a sudden you've got a competitor.
Yeah.
Be the first one,
100% correct. And as you know, I went out to Geelong because they did it last year. Wipe the fact that they had it at GMHBA Stadium, that doesn't matter. It was about getting foot traffic through the door.
Yep.
Over 10,000 they had there. Now, you probably get 5,000 at Gippy League Grand Final, I think. That's probably a fair number.
Yep.
Imagine doubling that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Obviously, you'd need to have the right venue in order to get that sort of foot traffic, but I'll tell you what, if you do, you're laughing.
And I don't care the standard. It doesn't have to be the best league in Gippsland or the lowest league in Gippsland. The numbers are going to double.
Yep.
100%.
At least double.
Whoever's listening, be that person.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I think it's a great idea. We might go down to our Rosedale Vision Care boys on the boundary. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I reckon that'd be a great idea, boys. We definitely get a huge crowd, and yeah, it'd be fantastic and something different. You've got to be the trend, not follow the trend. So.
Yeah, I totally agree. Young Kyan?
Definitely think it's a great idea. It almost gives Gippsland an edge.
Oh, we got overtime.
We've lost them down there. We might have to fix you guys up because where you're sitting right now, you're cracking up terribly and we can hardly hear you. So you might have to change your spots where you are. We're going into overtime in the reserves game. 4-7-31 to 5-1-31. So this is going to be a long post-game show. One last question, Matty. Have you got for Owen? Because I know he's got to get off to...
No, I don't have anything.
Oh,
I've asked me question, and I didn't get an answer.
You probably stole them all, Sinkers. Can I say, though, that this is the second overtime we've had in Gippsland because yesterday in the East Gippy, Lucknow and Wyong finished on the same score at the end of
Seniors?
Seniors.
Okay.
I think it might have been golden goal because...
Golden goal?
I reckon it might have been. Correct me if I'm wrong if anyone's out there, but yeah, the end score was Lucknow. They added another goal and Wyong just added another behind. So,
well, this is why we've got Rosedale Vision Care Lockie Floyd because he can answer what goes on here. Lockie?
Yeah, boys, this is going to be very interesting. So it's 5 minutes each way with time on. Coaches aren't allowed on the ground, and we're going to get straight into it. So there will be no changeover. Once the siren goes for this first overtime, they'll be switching sides straight away and back into that second 5 minutes with time on.
Lockie Floyd, you are an absolute legend and a champion. This is why we've got him on, and
no one
because
else does
I
it.
had no idea what was going to happen at an even score, and I don't like the golden goal.
I could be wrong, but
Does it
just
bring
based
more
on the
excitement,
scores,
though?
that's what it looked like. Yeah.
But does it probably bring more excitement? So
Possibly,
there's
yeah.
pluses for it.
Mm.
What I do like about it is that, and actually I've just changed my mind. I like the golden goal.
Can we edit that?
I don't think it's a bad idea. Hey, thanks for joining us, mate. You're an absolute legend. The work you do, the miles you travel, and the people you cover, and I know everyone that's on that Gippsland Footy Facebook page, and you're on every other social media platform, it's what I go to still for the
so do
scores. I go to that
Yep.
before Play HQ because it's so easy to go to, and it's got every league after every league after every league, and I just scroll
So
down.
between sort of 5 and 7, you're super, super busy.
Actually, not as busy as you'd think I am. But yeah,
you're pretty-
around about
you're pretty quick.
that, yeah. Sometimes, depending on where I'm coming from, I have to pull over on the side of the road and just go, yep.
See, these are the things you don't hear about. He's on the
Yeah.
side of the road doing all the work.
No, that's right.
If you see a shady-looking character,
I have a few times. The long overtime.
it possibly could be me.
Because it's so cold. Hey, thanks, mate. Enjoy the day. And we look forward to everything you do for the rest of this, not only for the rest of this season, but on all the future years. Well done.
Thank you for having me.
We might take a quick break and we'll come back from that break because we've got a little bit of a longer Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game. So we might put the invoice into Mark Ainsworth very shortly because it's going to be a long one. Okay, so it was Owen Carter from Gippsland Footy. As you can see, we're into extra time here in the reserves game. And it is Woodside 5-3-33. They lead by 2 points, 4-7-31. And thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, we'll go down to Lockie Floyd, who can tell us exactly what is happening if you've just joined us in extra time and how it works.
Thanks, guys. So, extra time. So, the team that which way you were kicking, you will continue to kick that way for 5 minutes plus time on. And then once that 5 minutes and time on is finished, from there you'll go straight to the second overtime. Coaches aren't allowed on the ground. You've got to get straight into position and get the ball rolling.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Great stuff. That's why we have got him. And thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, who pay him plenty. He's got the vest and the shirt, and he's got a few free pies, but I see someone over his shoulder trying to grab them. Thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, the new Rosedale office, plenty of appointments available. Get in touch with them. It's the same people used in Maffra who I met a few weeks back. They are lovely. Bonnie Minter heads them up out there with the same quality eye care. Now we'll go back to Lockie because he knows a little bit of history about Bonnie Minter's father.
Yeah, so her father, David Reid, was my mentor when I started umpiring. Really good fella. We call him the rule book. He knows that thing inside out and everything that's inside that rule book.
Unbelievable. And 742 games he umpired, Lockie.
Yes, correct. And a few senior grand finals among them as well. So, yeah, he still does a lot for the Sale umpires. He's their advocate at the tribunal as well.
Now, sorry, go on.
Because he does know that rule book inside and out.
Now, I see there's a couple of young fellas behind you in the beautiful fluoro green. How about you ask these guys a couple of questions? I reckon they look like boundary umpires, and I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, so we've got Noah here. So Noah's actually one of our prodigies. Chuck these headphones on there, Noah. So Noah here, he's a senior field umpire during most of the season, but he also is a boundary umpire as well. So he's running the senior boundary today. Noah, with this wind being on that far side, what's the plan? How far in are you going to come to actually keep the ball in play?
Probably around like 5 metres and just keep it nice and low.
Beautiful.
Well answered. Now, Noah, your surname is Chaffee. Now, no relation to the Richmond footballer?
Nah, not at all.
Oh, well, you could have lied. First rule in media, tell a fib. Keep going, sorry.
Yeah,
Lockie?
so and then Noah, obviously, the other side of that, being on this close side to us on the broadcasting end, the wind's going to take the ball a lot further. So what's the plan there? Are you going to try and absolutely rip it into the middle, or are you just going to ease it off a bit?
Nah, try and launch it over their heads.
Beautiful. And next to Noah, we've got young Remy Sutton as well. So we would have seen Remy, he's a bit of a goal umpire, but he's also the son of Jim Sutton. Remy, how many Ks you aiming to cover today there, big fella?
About 8.
Jeez, that's slim. See, the boundary umpires, they love cheating, you see, boys. They take all the shortcuts.
Hey, when he says 8Ks, the man standing behind the young fella, Remy, there, he covers about 20 Ks a day.
Ask him how much did he cover yesterday?
Harry Davis.
14.2.
What's wrong with him? He's pulling up.
I reckon that would have been 80 Ks for the week for him, though.
Unbelievable. So keep going with Remy.
Oh, Remy. Right, oh, beautiful. So also a goal umpire, Remy. What's your favourite thing? I guess we might get the umpires a bit of a plug here. What's your favourite thing about being a part of the Umpiring Association and being a part of that team?
Just watching the footy and being around the local footy.
And getting paid well to do it too. How old are you exactly?
15.
15. And he's probably made himself a good $10,000 for the year, the way Remy goes.
Woodside are just going to go into a goal there. It's all. Oh, hold on. The umpire's pulled him back. It's all even in extra time. 4-9-33 Yallourn North. Woodside 5-3-33 as Woodside have the ball in their defensive 50 within the first 5 minute lot. Hey, Remy, can I ask you, how much do you earn? Oh, sorry, you've taken the headphones off him.
It's all good.
Remy, how much do you earn?
About $600 a fortnight.
Jeez.
Did you declare it all? Come on, tell us the truth.
Boys, it's all tax-free with the umpires. It's a community event.
So it's still tied up, Lockie, in the first 5 minute half. So what happens from here?
So what you'll see here is players are getting straight into position. All the coaches and everyone in the coaches box must remain in there. They are going straight into position, and there'll be no turnover time. Boys might be able to get in a quick huddle, but the umpires will be pushing them along as quickly as they possibly can.
Hey, Lockie, can I just ask, what about is the runner allowed on to pass messages from the bench?
Yes, the runner is allowed to go out into the bench. We'll see the goal umpires come together quickly. They're going to just lock in the score, and they're getting a nice little light jog in here, these goal umpires. Look at them go.
While we've got a bit of extra time for the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, Lockie, what about if you can grab Harry Davis, who's the emergency umpire today. We'll get the headphones on him. Thanks to Noah and Remy for their contribution, who run the boundary today. Harry, 14.2 kilometres yesterday. Is it good to put the feet up as the emergency umpire today, or would you like to be out there having a run yourself?
Yeah, I would have actually preferred a run today. I've been doing a Saturday, Sunday for about 5 weeks now, so it's in the routine, and it mucks up my week a little bit because I won't get home until about 7 o'clock tonight, but yeah, I'll get an extra 10k in during the week.
What about a bit of a massage? Would you get a massage, say, tomorrow or Tuesday? I know a couple of good places.
I did actually just have one with Phil, our trainer there. He wasn't doing much, so I said, hey, mate, just get me on the table and sort the legs out, please.
You had to fight Lockie off. He hasn't even umpired today, but he would have been in there getting a massage.
I actually had to fight the old man off the table who's goal umpiring today, so I said, Timmy, move over, mate. Those shoulders are big enough.
Hey, now, come on. If a goal umpire's getting massages, I want to find out why.
You and me both, mate.
Good luck today. I hope you get probably a report on Declan Barnett, I would have thought.
We'll wait and see. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Have a good day. And before you go, absolute sensational job, the three of you yesterday.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, yes. Cheers, mate. I'll pass that on to the other lads. I thought it was a really good panel yesterday, really well run.
Yeah, Lockie's he's got 2 years into the grand final. He's got yourself alongside Jim Sutton. I reckon you're going to pick your third today, Lockie.
Yeah, we'll have a look today, boys. I'm really looking forward to seeing Brett Klimich bounce back. Obviously, Jim Sutton was a part of that panel from last Sunday, and he bounced back absolutely superbly yesterday. So, really looking forward to seeing Brett Klimich today.
Yeah, well done. Thanks for that, Harry, and enjoy the rest of the day. We'll get back down to you guys on the boundary very shortly. Matty, just getting a bit of meat on the
did
umpires.
they love it?
There's about
Look at them all just clapping each other and loving it.
And look behind the van here. They're lining up in the green, waiting to get on.
Yeah, look, there's security behind them. There's coppers there. Like, geez, they're a bit of meat.
Actually, that's Brett Klimich. Hey, Lockie, is that Brett Klimich there behind her as well?
Yeah, it is, boys, in the long sleeves. Smile. He's ready to prove you wrong today, I reckon, Brad.
Can you go and ask him why the long sleeves? It looks a bit soft to me.
Yeah, I'll get him over here.
You go and have a chat to him. I'm going to leave it to you. You go and have a chat to him and ask anything you like, because I'm too scared.
Yeah, so I got the Brett Klimich here. So he's in the long sleeves. We sort of explained that as a bit woke, I would have thought. But why the long sleeves today, mate? You're not going to do enough running, or what's the go there?
Oh, it's just a trend that I've started lately of long sleeves, so going with it.
Did you wear the longer sleeves or last sleeves last Sunday?
Yes.
You did wear the long sleeves?
That's a leading question. He's going to pot Brett.
Maybe you should go put the short sleeves on. What do you reckon, boys?
I knew it. I knew he was going to do that.
That's enough for me.
Hey, Brett, good luck today.
Yeah, thanks very much.
We all have a bad day, and I don't think it was as bad as what Lockie said last week.
No.
And he's trying to get the spot in the grand final. That's what he's up to.
Yeah, that's it. He's got to scrape everyone else out.
Exactly right. Hey, I can see Shane Garvey hanging around there too. If you can try and grab him and have a chat to him too.
Yep, absolutely. He's shaking his head repulsively.
He's happy to take it.
Yep.
Shane?
Yep.
G'day, how are we?
Yeah, fantastic. How are you? This is a serious question because do you actually get nervous like a player today?
Some of us do. I generally don't. I just treat it like another game. So, yeah, for me, it's just another game. I go out there and treat it like no other, any other game that I've ever umpired.
Now, Lockie, I know Shane's a selector and the major selector, so I'm going to leave the rest of the questioning to you to just tell him about your resume and try to get a gig in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, boys. So he does know this. I've umpired at the MCG. I tell him every week, and that's still not enough for me to get a gig in the seniors. So I don't know what more I can say, boys. Like, it's a fall from grace. It's a fall from grace for sure. But I do think it's going to be really good. Shane, I guess my question as well, and something that people don't think of, how important is it to get a combination of three umpires and making sure that we get 3 blokes that have got similar opinions or similar trends.
Yeah, so as you know, Floydie, just like a team, like you need to have. We are a team out there. We're not 3 individuals. So for selections, we're looking at balance, good decision making, good running ability, good match management, that sort of thing, and that balance is really, really important for us.
So that's why I got the cut, boys, by the sounds of it. my ego got in the way.
I don't believe an umpire's got an ego.
No.
No chance. Hey,
Have you met Floydie?
Hey, good luck today, Shane. All the very best.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Lockie, we might just cross over to Kyan at the moment because something's just happened there. Woodside are at 5-4-34 in the second half of extra time. They lead by a point. Yallourn North 4-9-33. Kyan, did someone just run into an open goal and miss?
Directly, boys. Yep, he's ran into an open goal all the time in the world and hit the base of the post.
No.
But as a St Kilda fan, a lucky point is a lucky point, so they'll take it. They're in front, and I can't imagine there's long left.
Good stuff. We'll cross back to you guys very shortly. There wouldn't be long left there, Matty, and Woodside by a point at the moment in extra time in the reserves over Yallourn North. Hey, how good is it listening to the it's a good thing when...
It's something you just don't know a lot about them.
No, and they've got personalities. Yeah. Some haven't. Our bloke with the earphones on the moment, he's one of the best. Don't forget, I'll never forget the day at Cowar.
Oh, neither will I.
How many times have I brought this up? Did the sprint at the camera and he's...
Did it at half-time before the game. Like, who's this bloke?
Bit of flexing.
Yeah.
There's a bit of flex. Hey, C-grade netball today, Lockie. Tell us about it.
Mate, the Sale City girls got it done again. Indiana Coleman, absolute superstar.
Wouldn't be your missus, would it?
Yeah,
Free
well,
plug.
yeah, we'll give her another plug, boys, another plug. But no, it's a good win.
He's kicked it out of bounds, and they're a point down in extra time. There couldn't be more than Kyan Jenkins. I'd say 2 minutes left. Would I be right?
I'd say a minute 30 now, boys. There can't be long left.
No, sorry, I'm 30 seconds out. Hey, don't forget the netball today here at Rosedale. Tess Maxfield and Meg Gordon, who do a fantastic job with the netball. They're out there in the big A-grade game today between Gormandale and Heyfield. And again, Heyfield been well supported in the netball. Sale City, unbelievable. All 6 grades got in. C grade have won today. Lockie might know. I reckon they might have won 4 of the 5 yesterday. Sale City in the netball.
I believe they won 3 yesterday. 3. Yeah.
So they've got 4 sides into a prelim.
Yeah. So they've got 3 in the grand final and 3 in the prelim. Next week.
Wow.
That is unbelievable in the netball. So if we're not your cup of tea, you can cross over to Tess Maxfield and Meg Gordon, who are commentating the A-grade game at 2:20. So there's no extra time over there. They've just got underway.
Yep.
So that live stream is happening right now. If you want your netball, just have a look at their stream as well. Now, today we've got a big game here, Matty.
Do we ever?
Rosedale at home.
Yep.
As the away side taking on Heyfield. So it's going to be a ripper. Let's have a look at the side. Oh, we might leave the sides for a minute.
A little bit.
Because we've got to keep that on camera of this extra time because...
anything can happen.
Yeah, and that would be devastating because there's nothing better than... There it is! Nothing better than seeing a side do that and get themselves into a prelim and further their finals journey for 2025.
That's straight sets for Yallourn North in the 2s.
It is too.
And they beat TTU round 18, who are into the grand final. So.
Wow. So they've gone down by a point in extra time. 5-4-34 Woodside. So Yallourn North 4-9-33. We might cross down to the boys on the boundary and they look pretty happy, Woodside guys.
Yeah, that's a great win, isn't it? I would have liked to see another point there so we can go into a bit more extra time, but fantastic.
Extra time, 5 minutes aside. Now, run us through if that happens on grand final day, Lockie.
Oh, yes. So even if it was to happen today, what would happen next would be a 3-minute each way.
So it goes less.
Yeah, so we just keep knocking time off that clock.
Yep.
And it would stay at 3 minutes until we find a winner.
Is this the same in every grand final? Every final, like in grand final day, is it golden goal or is it same thing?
No, it's the same thing right throughout. So there used to be golden point,
yep.
Much like the netball. But yeah, there's 5 minutes and then into 3.
Okay. Kyan Jenkins, we might cross to you for a report on the weather, the ground, and everything else you've seen there today.
The ground's in pretty good nick. I do think that it favours probably the left of screen slightly more than the right, but however, coming to the broadcast side of the ground, you've got the canteen area, and the shelter should shelter the wind a little bit. So I have a fancy there'll be a lot of action towards this side of the ground. The weather, the clouds don't look too promising. A bit of blue coming around, but it's just all around a pretty bad day.
It's also a very, a very good crowd here at Rosedale already. And I'll tell you what, with Woodside winning the reserves game and earning themselves a spot in the preliminary finals, you see the crowd there. She's pretty thick. And we're pretty thick too. But what I will tell you, someone will be very happy with that. Jack Schultz, he's an ex-Woodside footballer living in Sydney. He's actually the nephew of our cameraman, Mick Robinson, and he watches our stream every week. So he's up in Sydney today, Matty.
Wow.
Having a look at the stream, and I would imagine he's just seen his reserves side, or his club that he played with, a win in extra time to get through to a preliminary final. Be a very happy man. Is Jack Schultz.
Yes, most definitely.
Hey, I'll tell you who I ran into today when I was here nice and early, because there's the 50th game for Jay Diamond today. They got a bit of a plug last week.
Did they ever?
With a little bit of Neil Diamond. We won't do it today, don't worry. Jay Diamond's mother, Alana.
Okay.
Had a chat to her. Lovely lady here very early. She's marshalling people, and she's in control and telling people what they got to do. This is a very well-oiled unit at Rosedale, I got to tell you.
Yep.
They were here very early in the morning, and it looks like they have got it under control here, and Woodside did yesterday too. Hey, let's have a look at the teams, Matty.
Yep.
Let's firstly look at what we call the home team, even though it's at Rosedale.
And that's because they finished higher on the ladder.
Yes, that's exactly right. And right there, the big one for me is Brown at full forward.
Mm-hmm.
Lee Brown, the ex-Collingwood champion, 2010 premiership player, Gippsland power coach.
Yep.
And he's done it all. And what he's doing at his local club is phenomenal.
Doesn't have to, does he?
He doesn't. He could have the feet up just watching. Now, Bennett in the midfield's a big one for me. Hole. Like yesterday, I think this could be one in the ruck.
It can be, but I think they missed Christensen a lot last week.
Yeah,
and he's back into the side.
Yeah, he's a big back. He's a big player to have back into the side. We interviewed him a couple of weeks ago. I couldn't believe he was so young.
Yes, I thought he was older.
So did I.
Yeah, still in the teens.
Yes. Kyle Graham up forward. Big player today. And I can tell you, whilst that side is up there, there's a couple not out there. And I'll tell you who I can see warming up, having shots at goal in the number 8.
He's a big fella too.
For Heyfield. Darren Sheen
and he
is
just
playing.
split the middle.
Darren Sheen is playing. You see that down there, Kyan Jenkins on the boundary?
Yes, I do, boys, in the long sleeves.
Has not played since July 5th.
We didn't know that was happening.
No.
Well, how did you know that offhand? You knew it was happening?
I didn't. I looked at the last time we played.
Why?
And that was July 5th.
Yeah, you knew something, didn't you? You didn't give out.
No.
I reckon you did.
No. Just had a look right then.
I'll tell you who else I can see out there warming up, which is... wow, this is another big in. This might change your pick. Mitch Stevens is out there.
Yes, but there's a Graham there that I can't see either. Is it Tyson Graham?
Yeah, I can see Kyle. So Tyson Graham. So that side
that's changed.
Yeah, Mitch Stevens just marking the ball there and having a quick kick it to a teammate. He's definitely playing. Yep. So, wow. So
this sort of changes things up a little bit.
Couple of changes. So Tyson Graham looks like the out.
Yep.
And I reckon
I can't see Will Kelly.
And I can't see Sean Humphreys.
Yeah. He looked sore though last week.
He did.
Very sore.
He did. So what we might do is have a look at the Rosedale side. Let's hope that hasn't changed. Now, this is where the middle. Declan Barnett, Safstrom, they've both had superb years, and so has Brandon McConnell. That's a good midfield, Matty.
It is, and Riley, you can put Riley Atley in there as well. He's had a superb year, and he was fantastic last week. But
it's his 100th game.
It is. So well done there to Riley.
Atley.
Yeah, but these boys are going to have to stand up even bigger than they have all year, and I'm really going to put it on Declan Barnett today. He's got a massive, massive game ahead of him.
Jay Diamond in his 50th and Riley Utley in his 100th game today. Should be good. Now, talking of Declan Barnett, now, I do like a song, and I do like to sing, but I just want you to have a look at this. This is not too long ago on a Sunday, and it's Harper Fox who's out injured with the shoulder with Declan Barnett.
Don't let him fall, let him fall, don't let him walk away, don't let him run, when it's in the table,
they're the one's out injured and the other one's in the middle today. That might get a run today, Matty.
Yep, if they get the win, would love to have a chat with Declan after the game.
Absolutely. So we're probably not... They're going to get this started pretty quick because of that extra time.
They've done pretty well, really.
Yeah, they have. It's 2:28. Normally we get underway about 2:15.
Yep.
So it's going to start a little bit late. But that has been the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue. Before the first bounce, let's cross back down to the boys on the boundary. Thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, Lockie Floyd and Kyan Jenkins.
Hey, boys, I'm going to tip Heyfield today.
I'm going to go opposite and tip Rosedale.
Okay. Matty?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Rosedale, but, geez, I wish I knew Sheen was playing earlier.
I'm going with Heyfield, and I can tell you there's the other change. James Conway,
the big fella in the ruck,
is in the ruck. So this is throwing me out. I normally get a few names wrong. There could be a few more today.
He's a big man, James Conway.
He is. He is.
So Paulie's really got up against him now.
He's got the left knee bandage there too. Conway, he'll be up against Paulie in the ruck, and we're underway in the first semi-final. The winner meets Woodside next weekend in the prelim, and Conway wins the first tap straight away. Bennett collects the footy. He's tackled. Ball spills free. Barnett has it, but umpire has said stoppage, and we'll get a restart in the middle of the ground. That is Brett Klimich, who Lockie Floyd is trying to get his job as Conway wins the tap. They go forward. Up towards the half-forward line. Geez, that was really done by Diamond. Gets it across to his brother on the right foot quickly towards Sastrom. Taps it beautifully. McConnell gets it back. McMillan's in there.
He's following Sastrom everywhere, Robbie McMillan.
That should be a really good duel. So we'll get a boundary throw in out side of the ground. This first semi-final. And it will be Conway with Paulie. Conway wins the tap. Quick hands out. Quick kick forward on that occasion by Woodland. Up towards half forward. Coming out to is Bihar, who started forward. That's a big forward line, Matty.
That is a very, very big forward line. So
Brown.
So they're definitely trying to stretch the defence of Rosedale at the moment.
Down on the boundary, boys, thanks to Rosedale Vision Care. That wind, is that left of screen?
No, it's just blowing across the ground, so it's not really favouring either end. It's just holding up balls left, right and centre.
BR wins the tap. Goes in after it again. I'll wrap it up. Where Lockie McDonald lays a tackle. Umpire ball that right up on 50. Both ruckmen go into it. There's a block here from umpire Klimich. Good decision. There's a nod of the head down on the boundary from Lockie Floyd. It was there, Lockie?
Yeah, 100%, boys. Ran past it. Didn't let him contest the ball.
Rowan Diamond takes the mark. So he's still inside defensive half, and
they do this a lot.
There. Yeah, they do, and they're gone to my and Australia's most favourite farmer, Luke Stuckey. Told to play on. Brown mans the mark, goes for the kick straight up the middle. Wheeler with a mullet haircut takes a second slip catch.
It's a very fresh haircut.
That is a shocker. Lowers his eyes and finds Woodland.
Yes, Woodland. He'll get onto that left foot. Just a little chip kick over. Very risky in the end. Graham there for Heyfield. Just can't get it out, and it's going to be Declan Barnett on top of him. We're going to have a ball up here. It's going to be Conway here for Heyfield against Paulie here for Rosedale. Strong man there. He's Conway, and he gets the tap. Mitch Bennett didn't have the footy there, and it's going to be a free kick.
Gee, that was a good pickup.
It was a good pickup. Normally a great kick on that left foot. Kicks across, and that's Mitch Stevens. Kicks it low, but he's going to turn the footy over. Kicks long. And that's, he did everything but hold the mark. Caruana had a great game last week, didn't he, Brad?
He certainly did. I loved his best game I've seen him for Rosedale this year.
Yeah. It was a free kick and it was holding the ball, and it's Sunderman with the ball to Woodland. In a dangerous position for both sides, but they've marked it. In Ronan. Your man, Ronan.
Yeah, he was good last week.
He
too.
was. Little nudge, but the umpire, yes, he has called it. And it's going to go to Mitch Bennett. Probably about 50 metres out from goal. And he kicks long, and he's looked for Sheen, and he's got a lot of space, but well chopped off there was Attlee. Back to Sheen. Gets the ball out to Graham. Eastrom. Sastrom just gets the ball out of defence.
Oh, that's
massive
really
kick. That's gone a good 60 metres. And it's Tim North. No, it's Logan there. We're going to have a ball up here. Right on centre wing. It's going to be Conway up with Paulie again. Interesting matchup, this one. No one gets to it, but it's Conway. Tries to pick it up, but he can't. McMillan there for Heyfield. Sastrom on the right. Christensen. Gets it off the ground. What can they do here? Not a lot there. I'm going to have a ball up. Probably about 30 metres out here for the Rosedale goal. It's going to be a scrappy affair today. It's going to be definitely wind affected. Probably a little bit stronger than yesterday. No one goes up for Rosedale, which is interesting. We'll have another ball up.
It was very interesting.
No one went up.
I didn't see Brooks nominate, but he come in from nowhere and he's in there again, taps it out. All wrapped up. So that was Marchese. We're about 30 metres out directly in front of the Rosedale goal. It's Brooks again, this time against Logan. McDonald wraps up Marchese. He's taken him high. So Marchese is the recipient of that free kick. Lockie Floyd liked it.
Yeah, absolutely. Love
it's 50, protected area.
Yep, that is also correct. So what I really liked about that high was it was actually out of zone by Shane Garvey. Got himself in a really good position. That's good teamwork. We like those free kicks.
Tell you what, the long sleeves is working for Brett. He's been good early. And they go inside 50 where the big man, Mountain, is. Gets out over the back. Kyle Graham has a snapper goal. Misses to the left. Just the one behind. So the first score on the board for the day is a behind to Heyfield.
God, how important is Graham now with those three big forwards?
Yes. And they lead by that margin. Nearly 6 minutes into the first quarter. A Hurricane highest scoreboard. It is AGL Loyang match of the round. First semi-final day as Diamond, that's Jay in his 50th game, brings the ball into Australia's most popular farmer in Stuckey. He'll go back. There's the coach, Mickey Driscoll, come in with a little bit of a hand injury from last week.
Perfect.
What a beautifully inch perfect in the end finds Berry. So Berry still in that back pocket, looks for Attlee in his 100th. Finds him in front of Bennett. So Riley Attlee, 100th game. No better game to play. I suppose there is two more. Prelim and a grand final, but first semi will do. Gets onto the left foot. High ball, out over the back. Barnett lays the tackle. They'll fall to ground, and we'll have a ball up. So centre wing position, right in front of the social club with a packed area. Quick hands out from Smith. Hurry kick into the middle of the ground. It's McMillan and O'Connell. McMillan gets the bounce. Couldn't take it cleanly. Geez, McConnell tried well. Wheeler.
They've done well.
They have through Marchese in the end. Just had a little bit too much on it. Hull. Berry comes in on him. Hull runs away. Gets it onto the right foot. Up towards half forward. Bouncing ball. Lee Brown gets through him. Driscoll collects. Nice hands to the outside to Edney. Lowers his eyes and hits up Bailey right on the wing. He's got a Paddock in front of him. Runs through that space. Goes inside. Logan drops the mark. Gets to the front. Our man Wheeler in that beautiful mullet cut takes up Heathcote. We'll have a bounce down. So it's in the right forward pocket for the Rosedale Blues, and they trail by a point. 7.5 gone first quarter.
Yes, and the ball's going to go back up. And it's Brooks here for Heyfield. Yet again, no one has gone up for Rosedale, which is a very interesting move. Logan. Tackled there by Brooks, and we're going to have another ball up here.
Would that be it looks like a concentrated a thing that they got.
It's
not
interesting that
accident.
Brooks even going up in the ruck. Obviously, Conway's having a break. You'd think Bayard would go into the ruck, and he's not. So they've definitely got a plan, but we've got a blood rule here.
Yeah, that's Logan. He got that earlier, just in front of us in a marking contest.
Caught one in the snoz.
He did, and it was an accident, but it was young Jack Christian, in a marking contest. Good time to cross down the boys on the boundary.
Well, Mick Driscoll has the matchup on Lee Brown, and Lee Brown isn't chasing after him, so Driscoll's just running as he wants through the middle of the ground, giving Rosedale an overlap there.
Now Spencer Fox there with the tap, but it's gone straight down to Heyfield. He's looked for Woodland, but in a very dangerous position. Woodland did really well in the end. And we'll have another ball up here. 40 metres out from the Rosedale goal. And it looks like Spencer Fox is going to go up this time with Brooks. Fox with the tap. We'll have another ball up here. We're nearly 9 minutes here into the first quarter here. No one yet to get a goal yet. It's Fox with the tap again. Another tackle here. We're going to have another ball up.
Got to say, we might lose our cameraman today. He's up
he's
a
getting
little
blown
bit
away
higher today up on the scaffolding. It's blowing a gale. He's doing a mighty job.
It's more windy than yesterday, I think.
It certainly is.
Yeah. As Bennett for Heyfield gets it out. Looks for hole. Did well in the end, but just couldn't hold it. We're going to have another boundary throw in here. As it's going to be Brooks again going up in the ruck. I'm really interested in this move that Brown's done. Not putting BA in the ruck. Ball back into play. It's Paulie and Brooks in the ruck. Bennett here for Heyfield. Gets it out to McMillan. Smothered. They get it out through Brooks. It's going to be a free kick to Heyfield. So they've done well. They've got it out of defence. They've got it into a dangerous position. Now they want to move it quickly. They've got 3 big forwards. They want to move it quickly. Graham. It's a very, very scrappy footy to Diamond. They get it back inside 50. Fraser Hanley there's got into a good position, but they did well in the end, which was Christensen. It's a running race there. I'm going to have another boundary throw in.
So left forward pocket. Just the one behind, 10.5 minutes into this first quarter. Spencer Fox jumps but gets through his hands. Wasn't Smith in the end, it was Spears. Gets the hands out to the outside.
God, Mitch Stevens.
Mitch Stevens got some paces. He ran through his distance and arched the back, goes up towards half forward. Bihar picks it up. Left hand's on the outside, ends up in the hands of Bennett, finds Brown. He's 60 around from goal. Has the kick smothered. Does really well. Atley in his 100th feeds it back. So they'll just clear out of the danger zone now. Spencer Fox
great mark.
From behind. There's the first contender for the TRFM mark of the day, and Spencer Fox up on that wing. We've seen him get up the ground a hell of a lot last week, so he's playing more of a mobile role again. Christian from Fraser Hanley lays the tackle, gets the hands off, over the top. Stevens has already had a lot of it in his first game back. Up towards the wing, ends up in the hands of Ronan. Up towards Bihar. The big fella takes the mark in between wing and half forward, outer side of the ground. He's got some big forwards to go to. Then he's got that ever elusive Kyle Graham. Goes to Brown, who was being held.
Wasn't he ever?
Then just shrugs the tackle and goes, get out of me way! Feeds it off. Over inside 50. Brown follows up. Toe pokes it. Goes through the hands of Atley. Sheen comes out, but Driscoll's up to the task. Oh, he's got him high. For Rosedale Vision Care, Lockie Floyd.
Yeah, boys, that's a front on contact. Just a free kick. Nothing to come of that.
Bennett on the left foot to Brown. Put your glasses down or you'll kick it post high.
Oh, you've caught it
early. He's about... he kicked that from 45, so the distance won't be the problem.
No.
But it is very, very breezy, and could Lee Brown get the first one of the day, which has taken us 12.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a scrappy first sort of 12 minutes, but not. It's the wind.
Yeah. And you expect it in a final.
Yeah.
Cutthroat final. Have a look at that. He's missed to the right. So another behind for the Kangaroos.
He did kick it post high.
He did. Didn't say which post.
Nah.
Stuckey comes into his coach. Driscoll goes short. Nice kick to McConnell. Still inside defensive 50. No one on the mark. Decides not to run through that. So they're giving him that space on purpose.
Yeah.
Goes up towards Fraser Hanley. Conway, Wheeler gets to the front. Out to Mark
Oh!
Casey. Barnett. He shrugs that tackle. Has a couple more Blues to contend with. Gets a hurried kick up towards the wing. Back to Barnett. Received that from Caleb Barnett, the brother, up to Spencer Fox. Good tackle. And good decision by the umpire. Let that go. Rosedale's vision cares. That's Shane Garvey there. Right decision.
Love it. Absolutely love it. No prior opportunity. Just have a ball up. Major and obvious.
As Conway just grabs it. He's so big and strong and gets it out. They've got the clearance. They've looked for Brown. Is the bounce kind to him? He's got it, but he can't. Did really well in the end. Was North there for Rosedale. And they're going to clear it out through Diamond. Kicks to more centre wing, looking for Spencer Fox. Had front position. Just holding his ground. And I love the way Spencer Fox is running up to the ground, really high up in the ground.
I also love the way Van der Swart defended that.
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah.
That's a good matchup.
Great duel, isn't it?
It's a great matchup. Bennett for Heyfield. Just can't get it clear. Well, another ball up.
Just haven't seen, until the last couple of weeks, young Spencer Fox playing. He's covering some kilometres.
It's Nick Rewalt-like.
Yep.
Like it's a big call, but the way he runs up and runs back, he's extremely fit. So here's Stevens for Heyfield. Had a great start. Kicks long. Looks for Beart. Makes a great contest in the end. Diamond there for Rosedale. Picks it up nicely.
Oh. How's this boy start after some footy off?
Fantastic. Umpire said play on, and he kicks back exactly where he got it from. Back to BR. Tyson Graham does well. Was it Kyle Graham?
Tyson's out.
Yes. As they clean the ball up here, Rosedale. And that was a massive hit.
That's a Brown special.
They're still down. They're both down. There's two players down. And it doesn't look great. And it's Paulie is one of them there for Rosedale and Graham the other one for Heyfield. They're slowly getting up. And they've just stopped the game here. This could be a big thing for the game.
I did warn Driscoll last week. Watch out if you're going to float in front of Brown.
Yep, as we see on the replay
purely
here.
Fair, purely legal. Just a big hip and shoulder. Good time to, while there's a stop in play, to go down to the boundary to Rosedale Vision Care's Lockie Floyd. That was a fair bump.
Absolutely, boys. You can't not have physicality in football.
Yeah.
We've got to still keep it in the game. There's a lot of things that are out of the game, but that is as fair as it comes.
It's a bloke that's knows his size.
Yeah.
It's a 6 foot 510 kilo man, so he's just using his size.
It was a beautiful bump, man.
Yeah, I've got no issue with that at all.
Oh, well, you're a big man like that. That played centre forward. You would have laid a few of them in your time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've seen you line up Kyan Jenkins on a few occasions. Kyan, you ready for that?
I don't think I played in his era, boys. I'm more modern football.
Oh, jeez.
Like
only retired last
He's
year.
given a couple of whacks this weekend to the two of us. He's done really well, the boy.
He has.
It's the old Slug Jordan. He's done really well, the boy. Yeah, he's sore here, Jake Pauly. I hope it's not head.
Yeah.
Because
It didn't look like head. It was just a good old hit.
I reckon the head could have cannoned into Kyle Graham.
Yeah, okay.
The hit, the actual hit from Brown definitely didn't hit him in the head. I reckon his head's hit Kyle Graham, and that might have caused that. And he's not well. He's coming off. Hope the boy's all right.
It's a good thing that he's jogging off, so.
So the start for the umpires for Rosedale Vision Care, Lockie Floyd.
I reckon they're absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
Little things they're letting go, absolutely fine. I'm liking this so far. I don't want to put the muzz on them, but yeah, really good so far.
Absolutely.
As we're going to have Bennett that has the footy. The umpire's given the all clear to start the game back up, and he'll kick long. He's looking there for Darren Sheen.
What?
Oh, he did everything but hold it, Darren Sheen, but it's going to be a free kick.
Or did he pay the mark?
No, I think it was after. Did you see that, Lockie?
Yeah, so what I can gather, he has paid a mark, so in Brett's opinion, he's had enough control there.
Yep, that's fair enough. Jeez, it was a great kick, Matty.
It was. Definitely made Darren Sheen work, that's for sure.
Now, what do you reckon here? There's not too many better at goal at doing this.
Well, we spoke before on air how the best Gippslanders in full forward, and he'll be up there with one of them. So he's kicked about 1,200 in his career as Sheen comes in. Normally a lovely kick. And that's going to come across.
Oh, reckon
just fallen on the line.
Yeah, another point.
And Lee Brown's just cleaned up another one there. He's really making him earn it. He's really throwing his weight around. As Driscoll brings the ball back into play. It's Diamond. Kicks long, so they've moved the ball very quickly. Oh, and there was a 3-on-1 there, and Spencer Fox has held the mark. That's a very, very good mark.
You're spot on. It's Nick Revolt type, isn't it?
Yep, he's working so hard up the ground, and he'll kick across to Diamond. Goes inside, and that's to Oscar Smith, and he's got a bit of time. Not a great-looking kick in the end. Just better read there by Heyfield, but he just couldn't hold on to the footy. Fraser Hanley's there for Rosedale. It's going to be a free kick. It's a sling tackle. Not a lot in it. Oh, it's a superb mark, and he's moved on quickly. Little chip kick to Bennett. He started off beautifully as well, Brad.
He certainly has.
Yeah.
Goes in towards the wing area and finds his teammate in Ronan onto the right foot. Wants Kyle Graham. It didn't get there. Oh, he's just a bit of a throw over the shoulder, the old judo throw. And umpire Shane Garvey will come in and restart that. Inside 50 for the Kangaroos. Just the three behinds.
They're dominating play.
That's the margin they lead by. 19.5 into this first quarter. Gang tackle on Brown, the two of them.
And it's Declan Barnett.
McMillan feeds it off to Eastham to Bennett onto the left foot into the pocket. Driscoll does brilliantly well over the top. Gets a fist to it. Umpires pulled a free kick. Might cross down to Lockie Floyd, see if he had a good vision on that one.
Sorry, boys. Today I'm down on the actual ground and I have been blocked there by Spencer Fox, so I couldn't quite see that.
Yeah, I thought you might have been.
Watch on the replay here.
Here's the replay. Driscoll punches it. Yeah,
high. Yeah,
absolutely high.
By North.
Yeah, really good decision. And it was your man, Brett Klimich.
He's on fire today, boys.
So, could this be the first one for the afternoon? They've got the three behinds. If anyone can do it with the check side, misses to the near side. So that's four behinds. That could hurt them, Matty.
They can. They've dominated play, but they're not hitting it on the scoreboard. It's only 4 points. So if it was four straight, there'd be a lot of worrying signs for Rosedale, but they're still in it.
So Australia's most popular farmer, Stuckey, goes short. They've got Rowan Diamond inside still.
God, they go to him a lot.
They do. Best on ground last week for
It was
mine.
great.
For ours, we both went him.
Yep.
Got the Crown Hotel player of the day. He's going to go short into the middle from behind. Ball hits the ground. Quick hands out to McMillan. What a superstar he is. Kick's not great to Sheen. Stuckey mops up. He's quick too, so he's going to take a bit of tackling. Then he lowers his eyes and beautiful kick to McConnell. He's going to cross over to the other side. There's a teammate there in Caleb Barnett. In turn has Spears.
Oh.
That's not a great kick. Spears does well, though. Traps it really well. Back to McConnell. Out to the outside to Caleb Barnett to Stuckey. Has some company. Able to get the handball away to Rowan Diamond. Up the wing. Out of side of the ground.
They're defending well, Heyfield.
They are. Pulled a free kick here. Lockie Floyd for Rosedale Vision Care.
Pretty sure we pulled out a blocking free kick there.
Okay. And there's going to be a free kick against Driscoll here to Sheen. He nudged him. It was Shane Garvey that gave that one. So it was definitely there. It was a push. So they're going to get another shot at goal. And it's going to be Darren Sheen, who has not played since July 5th, Matty.
Yep, that's correct.
July 5th. And he's a very late inclusion today. He's going to go short.
Oh, that's frustrating.
And they're going to run into an open goal here, and it's going to be Eastland that's going to get the first of the day, and he does.
You'll be spewing.
So Miller Easton finally cracks the drought for Heyfield and the game, and Heyfield going to 1-4-10. They've had all the play. Rosedale yet to score, 22 gone. Hurricane highest scoreboard first quarter. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I just have the question on Darren Sheen's fitness. He's not moving as freely as I think he would like, and he's not leaving the forward 50 at all. But I think Kyle Graham is the key for this one. He'll get the third best defender, you'd think, and he's had a great month, so he's the key for Heyfield today.
Yeah, I don't think Darren Sheen will leave the 50 much. He never sort of has. So Spencer Fox now in the ruck. Which is
intriguing. There's intriguing matchups here. Both clubs very well coached.
They most certainly are, as Fox and Brooks go up. Fox wins the tap. No clear advantage yet for either team. We're going to have another ball up. So we nearly just ticked over 23 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rosedale yet to hit the scoreboard. Haven't had a lot of opportunities either. They're sort of struggling around the centre half forward area.
He's got a bit of a leap, that Brooks.
He does. He does. So obviously Brown knows his strengths.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Which is a good matchup with Fox because we know he can jump as well.
You'll have a trump card yet, Lee Brown, too. He's
Oh,
made some
yeah.
really good moves already.
As Barnett kicks inside 50. Do they get the right bounce in Logan? There's their first opportunity. Snaps. And there it is. Rosedale finally hit the board at nearly 24 minutes here in the first quarter. And it's Will Logan with the goal. And that's Heyfield 1-4-10 to Rosedale, just the one goal. 24 minutes gone on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Well, being only 2 goals kicked, that's probably the leader in the Finch Cafe
Yeah,
goal.
that's
goal
exactly
of the
right.
Day, down
Yeah.
at the boundary, boys.
Definitely. That's not really much competition at the minute.
So, just the 4 points. Heyfield in front. Kangaroos, just over 24 minutes gone in this first quarter.
Jeez.
Spencer Fox wins a big leap tap, but just Marchese sharking it perfectly. Goes with a high, long ball inside 50. Stuckey with a big fist. Game of volleyball. BR gives it back. Barnett all wrapped up. That's Caleb by Graham. So we're going to bounce down. Inside 50 for the Kangaroos. They lead by 4 points. BR, quick kick out of that pack onto the left foot. Bouncing ball. Right, wraps up the Kangaroo there in Patmore. So it'll be Spencer Fox again, this time with the bigger BR.
Yeah.
And he just grabs it out of the ruck.
Didn't jump. Spencer Fox then.
Didn't get much purchase on it,
Nah.
so Caleb Bennett cleared it out to Spears. Feeds the handball off, but just a turnover there from Jay Diamond in his 50th to Conway into the side, late inclusion today. Goes inside 50, punched away. Berry feeds it off to the outside. Diamond handballs to Spears. Oh,
Very well
sells
done.
a beautiful bit of candy. Then the check side. Good clearing kick. Gets out over the back of Heathcote in front of Eastham. Hits the back of his heel to Conway. McConnell does well.
Oh.
McDonald can't trap it. Caruana is wrapped up by the bigger Conway. McMillan's wrapped up by McConnell. It's just a game of volleyball as Sastrom's tackled to the ground. We'll get a restart centre wing position.
Yes, it's a bit of fire in the belly now from both sides. It was a scrappy first sort of 20 minutes, but it's starting to open up a little bit. Rosedale have come into play now. It's Spencer Fox with a tap. Over Conway's hole for Heyfield. Stevens. Oh, Diamond does well. Didn't have the footy. There could have been a free kick, and that's going to be a free kick to Diamond. He doesn't like it either. Nearly over the line. Declan Barnett's there, but he ignored. Looking for Logan, does well. Really good speaking there. Can they get it clear? They can't. They do really well, which is Heyfield. There's something behind the ball here, and it's Conway going up against Logan. You're out of your weight division there. It's a big man in Conway. That's Heyfield. They're defensive 50. They'll kick across. Got plenty of time. Probably just want to slow the ball down. Could have been dangerous. It was just perfect in the end. They're looking for Hull. Oh, and they've turned it over. They've done well in the end. But Caruana does beautiful in the tackle. And he well deserved. Really well deserved. And he goes to Declan Barnett. Plays on. Can he finish? And he does. Declan Barnett. But it was Caruana that did all the hard work. And it's put him in front. 27.5 minutes gone here, and it's 2 straight for Rosedale, and it's 1-4-10 to Heyfield on your Hurricane High scoreboard. What do you think, Brad?
Marchese won't be happy with that. Him and Christian were waxing inside their defensive half.
Stuffing around.
A little bloke on the mark like Caruana, and he was able to jump and smother. And Marchese has been a super player this year. Would like his time over there again, that's for sure.
Yeah, you don't want to give this young side a sniff, do you?
No, and You don't want to give that ball to Barnett, do you?
No, he's a lovely kick.
Declan Barnett from that distance will never miss. So, Bennett gets his kick away from Safstrom, finds Brown.
How's he got so much space?
Out of wing.
Jeez.
Inside to Ronan, holds the front spot. That is a very good mark, and probably the leader of the TRFM mark of the day, Caleb Ronan. And he's going to have a shot.
He was your man last week.
Oh, I thought he was really good. There was a couple of players last week I watched that I like when they play their best game for the club for the year in a final.
Yeah.
It's a really good sign of their maturity and development. So Ronan, you'll have to kick at 40. Distance won't be a problem. Accuracy, oh, it will be a problem because it's a mongrel floater over the other way. And behind again for Heyfield. The difference here is 1-5 to 2 straight. The accuracy of kicking can hurt them. They trail by a point after having most of the play, but Rosedale have been really good here. So they go outside their defensive 50. Christian just nudges McDonald off it and backs back and takes the mark. Goes inside. That's not a good kick. Jay Diamond in his 50th able to mark that in front of Sheen. So we've gone 29 minutes into this first quarter. Low scoring affair. The Blues by a point. Australia's most popular farmer, Stuckey, has it in the outer side of the ground inside the defensive half.
Ooh.
And that is quarter time here at the Rosedale Rec Reserve, where they lead by a point. 2 straight, 12 the Blues. Heyfield 1-5-11. That's on your Hurricane Hire scoreboard. We'll take a quick break when we come back. I've got no doubt for our great friends at Rosedale and Mafra Vision Care, we'll have Lockie Floyd out there with the umpires, and we'll also have Kyan Jenkins, who will be amongst both huddles.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from few to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Rosedale Rec Reserve, where the home team, well, they're their away team, but they're on their home ground. They lead by a point, which is quite strange because I thought Heyfield had more of the play. It's Rosedale 2 straight 12, Heyfield 1-5-11. Thanks to Rosedale Vision Care. Let's cross down to Lucky Floyd on the boundary.
Yeah, boys. So the umpires are really happy with their start. Very consistent. Obviously, there was one dangerous tackle down our end, just excessive rotation in the end. As we sort of said, it was a little bit soft, but that's just what the game's asking from umpires now. Between themselves, they're not really happy to pay it, but that's what the game asks. Otherwise, yeah, very, very good start by the boys, I thought.
Hey, mate, we might get a close-up on your jacket there. I mean, you're being clothed by Rosedale and Mafra Vision Care. Have a look at that. Just if you want to drop your mic away just down a bit, have a look at that. Free Guernseys, unzip the jacket and let's see what you got underneath.
Oh, I've got a hoodie there, but I've got the shirt on underneath.
Oh, you got another one. Have a look at him. Done very, very well. Thanks to Rosedale and Mafra Vision Care. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I'm under the interpretation that Jake Paulies done. He wasn't. I had a quick chat with him on the bench. He didn't feel great. Had a little cut to his ear. Wasn't in the huddle. And overheard a few changes, so I have a feeling, haven't been confirmed yet, but if he's not out there by about halfway through the second quarter, when I imagine his HIA period's up, he could be done for the day.
Okay, yeah, that's a big loss, Matty Mosley.
It is, because it makes Spencer Fox go into the ruck as well, and it looks like that Will Logan's going to go into the ruck as well for the Blues, which makes it a little bit harder in their forward line.
Certainly does. The single goal kicker for Heyfield was Miller Eastham, and the two goal kickers for Rosedale were Will Logan and Declan Barnett. The netball scores over on the A-grade netball first semi-final. Heyfield 21, Gormandale 16. And if you can tune in to that channel as well and watch that game with Tess Maxfield and Meg Gordon, who do a wonderful job with the netball. And I've said a few times, just shocked. They took like a duck to water, Matty.
Yeah, they've done super, haven't they?
Week one, they were, well,
they were nervous.
They'll probably get our job. They were that good week one, and they've just got better and better. So we will cover all the A-grade netball throughout the final series, and we look forward to continuing that. And just a quick shout out to the board members of the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. I've never seen a harder working bunch, Matty. I got here this morning, and every morning we get there, and we just sit back and we just put a few wires on it. It's pretty easy, our job. And then we have a coffee and an egg and bacon sandwich. These guys are running around.
Yep. You having your hazelnut lattes?
Oh, yeah, unbelievable. But they are, and then they're doing everything around the ground.
Do a great job.
They do. As the ball back in the middle, second quarter's underway. Logan gives it to Declan Barnett, gets it onto the right foot. They go inside. Spencer Fox, he's on the best fullback in the competition. Some say Vanderswart. He's able to butter up, give it off to Spears. Flying shot at goal, misses to the right. So a good start for the Blues there. Very quick,
very
the mark. Liking Spencer Fox's game at the moment, and he is on a very, very good defender.
It's just his work rate.
Yeah. It's going to be a great tussle all day, that one. Vanderswart.
Keenan Hughes-like.
Yes, Keenan Hughes-like. Oh, he'd be happy with that. Spencer Fox, comparing him to Keenan Hughes. Ball gets out over the back. Safstrom, tackled by Marchese. So we'll get a boundary throw in, out of side, in between wing and half forward for the Blues. Oh, Declan Barnett's into McMillan. I might have told you that during the week.
Yes, you did. You spoke about that.
He might be the target, and I think he is. Gets out over the back of Conway. He collects it onto the left foot. Goes into the middle of the ground. Really well read by Ronan. Swings around onto the right foot. Goes up towards the coach, Lee Brown. He's outside 50, but he could kick it. Goes up towards Sheen. Uses the body, but couldn't take the mark. He got North out of the way. High free kick, Kyle Graham. Rosedale don't like it. We'll cross down to our man, thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, Lockie Floyd.
Absolutely spot on there, boys. I had the perfect view from here. Just the first tackle just slipped over the shoulder, and that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's it, Shane Garvey.
They were lucky anyway, Rosedale. Sheen should have gobbled that up.
Yes, he used the body.
Did everything right.
Lack of touch.
Possibly.
July 5.
Yeah.
But he'll get better as the day goes on.
Absolutely.
Kyle Graham, he won't miss this one like they missed a few. Oh, my God.
You absolutely mozzed him.
Oh, no.
Brad Sinclair,
Oh,
unbelievable.
I got to stop that. 1-6. They trail by a point.
Is it going to haunt them?
Could. Oh, maybe not. As Diamond brings the ball back into play. He's turned it over.
They just weren't ready there, Rosedale.
No.
Turnover.
And he kicked it straight down the throat of Dylan Patmore, who's found Caleb Ronan, who's only 30 metres out, directly in front. And out of respect for Lee Brown, I'm not going to say what Caleb Ronan's going to do with this, because as soon as I say he's going to,
Don't even look.
So Ronan comes in. That's what happens when you don't open your mouth, Brad, you big mouth. And Ronan puts it straight through the middle. 2-6-18. The Kangaroos. Rosedale 2-1-13. We've got a game on our hands. That's on the Hurricane High scoreboard. 3 minutes into the second quarter. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
It's just interesting to see what Rosedale are doing in the ruck now. It looks like Will Logan starting in there, and then when he goes off for rotation, I imagine Spencer Fox. But it offsets their forward structure, and having 3 scoring shots to 8 early, it's going to hurt them later on in the game.
Most definitely is. So we're back in the middle. And it's Conway going up against Logan. Logan does well in the end. Barnett gives the hands over, but it wasn't clean. Does he get the right bounce? No, he can't. Finally picks it up in the end. Just does a full circle and he goes right across the ground. It might be a turnover here, but Diamond, just can't pick up the ball. Yeah, there was a bit of a tug of the shirt there as well. It's going to be Bennett here for the Kangaroos. They'll kick inside 50 again. Driscoll for Rosedale. Oh, no! That's not good.
That did not look good.
That is
I don't want to say it.
Oh, that's a classic knee, isn't it?
Oh, no.
It just... Oh, jeez. As Brown kicks in a dangerous position. Sheen. Diamond. And that is a very bad tackle there.
I tell you the type of bloke Lee Brown is. He just give
He knew.
a pat on the back.
He knew.
As if to say, bad luck, that's, he felt for him.
Yeah, and we've had a 50-metre penalty here. And we'll give our well wishes here to Driscoll because it doesn't look good at all.
Well, I know our man Kyan Jenkins will be right onto that, and we'll get him to see if he can. I know he asked the hard questions. He might find out. He's coming off. He's looking a bit better coming off, but that can happen with a knee.
You can.
The pain can be going pretty quick, Matt. Is that right? Not that I've ever done one. I wasn't quick enough.
It can, but as soon as you stop, you're stuffed. So it just didn't look good at all, did it?
Didn't.
As Rosedale go inside 50. Not a great looking kick, but it's gone through all the players, and Spencer Fox is there. It's in a dangerous position here for the Blues as we have a ball up.
There's another Rosedale player down. They've lost Paulie. Looks like they've lost Driscoll. Let's go down to Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, it was Oscar Smith, I believe, number 10, who was down. He's now up on the half-forward flank. Driscoll limping off, to say the best. He's now on the bench. Then Paulie is also on the bench.
Declan Barnett's done a left shoulder.
Has he?
That is Declan Barnett holding the left shoulder.
Oh, it is too.
Jeez, they're falling like flies here for Rosedale.
Oh, my God.
I hope he's all right as well. So they've lost probably arguably their two best or most influential players in the team in Declan Barnett and Driscoll at this stage. As the Kangaroos bring the ball back in. Sastrom looking for Spencer Fox. Does well in the end. And he's marked it probably about 40 metres out from goal, and he'll go back and have a set shot. Did well in the end was Spencer Fox. But geez, in the last couple of minutes, Brad, the game could have turned on its head.
I'm sitting here in shock. That's a bad shoulder. Did you have something for us thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, Lockie Floyd?
Yeah, I would have liked to see a little bit of match management by the umpires there. They should have stopped the clock while Declan Barnett was in the middle of play there.
Okay. So, Spencer Fox comes in against all odds and kicks the goal. Wow. This is the sort of player this bloke is. He's seen him fall over around him.
Driscoll's back on.
The guy is a freak. Last week we thought he broke his hand.
His knee just gave out. I hope he's all right, though. We'll see. You can run straight lines with an ACL.
So Rosedale are back in front, 3-2-20. Heyfield 2-6-18. Gone 7 minutes, second quarter on the Hurricane High scoreboard. It's all happening here. This is hard to get your head around.
It
Ball
is.
back in the middle. Won by, that's Logan. Patmore's in there. He's wrapped up by McConnell. Get a restart. So keep our eyes on Driscoll. He's gone straight to Lee Brown as well. So I'm sure Lee Brown's going to move him around to test that out. He's talking to him about it.
He's like, how's your knee?
Yeah. Unbelievable scenes here at Rosedale in this first semi-final, and it is the Blues by 2 points. Paulie and Declan Barnett off. The coach Driscoll he's come back on.
And
It looked like a knee.
A classic knee.
Unbelievable. Ball comes out. Patmore around the corner on the left foot towards Ronan. Quick hands out to McMillan. Does well. Goes inside 50 towards Graham. Stuckey gets the punch to it. He's gone down again, Driscoll. He cannot move. BR to Brown, back to BR. Over the top, McMillan. Flying shot at goal on the right foot. Sheen has the spot. Can't hold the mark. North does well. Diamond rushes it through for a behind.
Jeez, I don't know about Driscoll there, Brad.
Didn't look good, did it? Sastrom takes the receiving mark from the defensive kick.
He does, and he's deep inside their defensive 50, and he looks for Berry, and he'll get to him. Stuckey wants the ball, but he plays on. Goes a bit longer. Nearly marks there. McMillan there for the Kangaroos, and they get it inside 50. Can they get it right? Bounce they do to Graham. Will he kick it to Sheen? No, he doesn't. He'll go back to Graham, but there's about 4 Rosedale players there, and one of them is Lockie McDonald. As we have another ball up here.
I reckon we get Kyan Jenkins on Driscoll watch.
Yep, big time. As Bihar goes up in the ruck against Logan. Diamond, oh, beautiful hand pass to Atley, and they get it out of defence. He goes with the old-fashioned barrel, and it's good territory. Heathcote, and it's a sensational tackle there by Wheeler, and he's given holding the ball.
Thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, Lockie Lloyd.
No, I reckon that's an unwarranted free kick there, boys. No prior.
As there, Logan was arm over the shoulder, but the umpire there was blindsided. And we're going to have another ball up here. We're nearly 10 minutes gone here in the second quarter, and it's the kicking of Heyfield that's keeping Rosedale in the match, and they've kicked 2-7, just to 3-2. It's Bihar in the ruck going up against Logan. Both have fresh areas. Sastrom to Diamond. Get it out of defence. It's a 3-on-2 here. Heathcote. Shouldn't have given the handball to McDonald. But the tackle's good in the end. McDonald's still lurking around. Kayuana does a fantastic little fella, put his body on the line. And that's created the stoppage, and that's exactly what they need. Because it's all been up Heyfield's end the last couple of minutes. Logan. They get it out of defence. Eastrom here for the Kangaroos. Does get an absolute terrible bounce, and they look inside the centre square to McConnell, but it's a 2-on-1. Does superbly in the end. Doesn't have the foot. He could have been a free kick. Sastrom gets onto that right foot. And that's a great kick to Fraser Hanley. Did everything but hold it. Probably come a little bit too easy for him in the end. And it's an absolute scrap fest here at the moment. We're going to have a ball up here. 10 minutes gone in the second quarter, Brad.
Another player getting up sore. This time it's a Heyfield player in Mark Casey. They go down to Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Appears to be either holding his back or his hip there, so that's more carnage. But then even worse, Rose, they're down to 2 on the bench. Barnett went straight into the rooms as well.
Yeah, didn't look good. He's gone for the day. There's no doubt about that when it's a shoulder. But he's a tough boy.
Yep.
Wouldn't be surprised if he gets a jab and straight back out. And I got a jab one day. I was a greyhound trainer. Give me a jab at half time. I couldn't move my leg for 4 days. Boy, did I get out of the boxes quick?
Did you think it's worth it though?
No, not now at 61. I can tell you it's not worth it. So, all up. They all fall over. Comes out. Good tackle from Ronan on McDonald. Or was it? Yes, it was. Umpire pays it. They feed it off to Stevens, who's been brilliant. Over to McMillan, all on his own. Lowers his eyes, fires Brown on the outside. Goes inside 50. Big kick towards the goal square. Oh, Kyan Graham reads it well. Driscoll on one leg. Tackle, gets it out somehow. Goes in after it again. This bloke is unbelievable. How he's out there is beyond me, but the effort that he's putting in is incredible.
Just another injury as well. Cahill's just come off holding his shoulder as well. So that's another one down.
Woodside would be just sitting back going...
Keep bashing each other up, fellas.
Well, I shouldn't say that. They wouldn't be thinking that, but yes, they would.
Yes, they would.
Stucky. Oh, he's in a bit of trouble here. He gets it off to Jay Diamond in his 50. Geez, that's a smart, low kick to Safstrom. He goes past, wants it back. He gets it.
Oh, danger.
It's tackled
nice
by Dinsdale and lays it off to McConnell. Short again, Atley in his 100th. Centre wing position. Sportstream Live broadcast side of the ground. Just waits for some movement. He's running out of troops. This will be an incredible win today if the Blues can get up in a very undermanned side. Umpires pulled something there. We'll go down to Lockie Floyd thanks to Rosedale Vision Care.
Yeah, an absolute hold there as the marking contest was coming in there. So absolute beautiful free kick by Brett Clemich, who's having an absolute pearl today.
So Logan is the recipient of that free kick. No one in the goal square. Lots of fortune for the Kangaroos that it didn't bounce truly in the goal square and through for a goal. So another behind. This time it's to the Rosedale side. They lead by that margin. And Driscoll coming off again there, Kyan Jenkins.
Yeah, he was just in discussion with the trainer. I think the trainer told him something, had his head shot. I don't think he's coming off. I think he's coming up the wing here. I'm just waiting to see if it's because of where the ball is. But they've got no one coming there for the bench, so I can't think he's coming off.
Sometimes you've got to make the decision for players, and I don't care if they're the coach not. The decision has to be made for Mick Driscoll right now. He's not well and can only be doing more damage.
Yep. Don't just... Got to worry about yourself sometimes.
So Eastham takes the mark in front of it. He has come off. He's gone straight to the bench, Mick Driscoll. Eastham inside. Sheen holds the front spot. Gets out the back. Marchese taps it to himself. Then a good tackle from Stuckey. Then he blocks for Berry. Handballs to a dangerous position. The ball just eludes Stuckey on that occasion, but they're able to clear out and find...
Oh, they've done well.
They have done really well as now Spears. High ball, he set that up. We might get a free kick here. No, umpire lets it go on Ronan. Feeds it out to that man there in the long sleeves today, Woodland. Brett Clemich comes in. He'll bounce the ball again in front of a thick crowd here at Rosedale. Fox wins the tap. So we'll get a restart. Same position as McConnell's all wrapped up. Fox again. Woodland. Tackle by Smith.
Jeez, the carnage in the first half.
I'm sitting here in shock.
Yeah, I am too. Don't know what to say.
No. Again, Fox. I just think Brooks is coming from a long way back on these stoppages at the moment.
Too deep.
Yeah. And sometimes I think Heyfield, from what I'm seeing, is they're allowing this to happen. He's done it again, and he's run into the body of Fox Brooks on that occasion. Comes out to Stevens. He's my Crown Hotel player of the day at the moment. To Wheeler to McMillan. Runs away. Goes towards the half-forward flank. Brown uses the body on Diamond well, but the wind's going to drag that out, and we'll have a boundary throw-in. Half-forward flank, outer side. It is a close game here in the first semi-final. Heyfield by a point.
Yes, it's very, very interesting at the moment. Heyfield just can't kick straight at the moment. They are dominating play, but geez, Rosedale, they're under the pump. They've lost Declan Barnett and their coach in Driscoll at the moment, which we're hoping isn't a knee, but it's not looking great. As they've got a free kick here, Rosedale. They're being very, very tough at the moment. A kick long. Looking for McDonald. On the far side of the ground, Fraser Hanley. He's got a 2-on-1, so you want to get that over, and he does. And they're going to have a boundary throw in here, and they get that chance to reset here. Rosedale, if they can get another one now, I think they've done a fantastic job at the moment, Brad.
They have. I've got Rosedale by a point. The scoreboard here at Rosedale has Heyfield by a point. Unless I'm incorrect, if Rosedale's kicking to the right, they are a point up. And they are kicking to the right.
Yep.
So they've got it wrong. 17 minutes gone, second quarter. Hurricane High scoreboard. Rosedale have done a mighty job to be that point in front after losing two of their best players. Conway wins the tap. It is. They're away up towards the middle of the ground. Marchese.
Been good.
He has. Just that one mistake cost him a goal in the first quarter.
Here comes Sheen.
Got the mark. All blocking. It's going to... Oh, gee, you'd want Sheen having a shot. And they're going to take it off him and give it to Eastham. I know Darren Sheen won't be happy about it. If you kick 1,200, you want 1,201.
Absolutely.
Miller Easton goes inside 50. He's going to miss this to the right. Is it going to fall? Short goes through. He's played a free kick.
Over the shoulder.
Against Brown. And someone in the crowd. We got one. So, Rosedale, through the agency of North, goes to the outer side. Conway from behind, through the hands of Fraser Handley. Taps it out towards the boundary.
How important is he now, Fraser Handley?
Yes.
So important with Spencer Fox going into the ruck. His job's that more important.
So, boundary throw in. Conway and Spence. Conway wins the tap, gets to the front. Another stoppage. For some reason, the Water Boys like to just form in front of the camera.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
In front of the camera and just get in the way.
Yeah.
If you're not carrying water, get off the
supposed to be
bloody
off, aren't you,
ground.
straight
Yes,
away?
absolutely.
Is that right, Lockie Floyd?
Absolutely. I'll be surprised if Harry Davis comes out after halftime and gets him off the ground here.
Yeah, that's just not on. So we're going to get a free kick to Heyfield here, and it's going to go to BR. Quickly feeds off to the outside to Bennett under the left foot. Again, get a miss to the right, or is Diamond.
That's a mark.
Mark that inside the field of play, and he has. So Jay Diamond hits up Smith. Gets the handball over the head of Graham to Stuckey. Oh, he's in trouble
he's
now.
gone inside.
Just corralled him beautifully here,
Yes.
Graham. And feeds it off over the top. Back to Jay Diamond. Clearing kick. Heathcote holds the front spot. Christian does well. Then does the old loop-de-loop round the back. And it'll go to Blake Safstrom, the free kick. Centre wing position. Sports Stream live.
Oh, Brown off the ground.
Side of the ground.
Nothing in it. I don't think it's a free kick, Lockie. Did you see that?
It looks like a prohibited contact there, boys. So, yeah, it actually would be a free kick being that far off the ball.
Okay, so to me, that looked like a bumper bar.
What's a bumper bar?
So basically, Lee Brown's just holding his ground, and he ran into him. And he was just holding his ground, and he dropped him because he's so much bigger than him.
Oh, there you go. I thought it was the things I hit the roos on the way home from Woodside with. Logan is going to take the free kick here now. What's happening here?
50.
Lockie?
Yeah, so remember, boys, how we've been talking about what is the greatest advantage?
Yes.
Because that was only about 35 metres, the greatest advantage would be to take it 50 metres from where the original free kick was.
That's what we've got
So
in.
it wasn't 50 from the arc. Okay, yep. So Blake Safstrom will get the shot on goal, and he'll have to kick this 50 metres right on the chalk. Gets it up in the air. It's not going to come back, and it'll stay in that right position. And I'll tell you what, they have done mighty well, Rosedale, to be 2 points in front, 3-4-22. Heyfield 2-8-20. Nearly 21 minutes gone into this second quarter on the Hurricane High scoreboard. I'm sticking with that score.
Yep, they've changed
They've followed
too.
me. They're watching it up on the scoreboard. They're up there having a little smoke at the pipe. As the ball is inside the defensive 50. Bennett, the Kangaroos. Short again. Is it Stevens on the outer side? It is to McMillan. He's been good.
Yep.
As he is always. He's going to go out to that outer side now and find his teammate in Rose. Onto the left foot. High ball. Oh, Conway and BR. He's got a couple of big men. And Spencer Fox does well by putting his body on the line. You is behind him.
He's a big man too, BR.
Yeah. And these are the sort of guys that need to stand up now with Barnett. It's Declan Barnett and the coach Driscoll off. And that's what He is doing, Fox. There's no doubt about it. Standing up. So it's going to be interesting where the time on in the second quarter, and somehow the Blues hold a 2-point lead to an inaccurate Heyfield. Comes out again. They fall across it. Kine Jenkins on the boundary.
We've just got... I just don't know about Rosedale at the minute. I feel like Lee Brown's going to go ballistic at halftime one way or another.
Yes. We know what rooms you're going to.
Definitely will be avoiding the Heyfield rooms. I reckon I'll be able to hear it from here.
Safstrom smothers the McMillan kick.
They've definitely got them on the ropes, that's for sure.
Jay Diamond's been good in his 50th. It's a clearing kick. Really well done on that occasion by Heathcote. But it's going to spill free. Diamond goes in. He's held without it. He's going to get the free kick, Jay Diamond. I like his game. In his 50th. So
Lockie McDonald looking pretty sore for himself there.
Goes back, finds Edney. Short again. And this time it's Smith, centre wing position. Just go down to Kine Jenkins on the boundary.
And protected zone as well.
Well, there's another one hobbling off for Rosedale. It's number 55, Lockie McDonald, hobbling off in the hands of the trainers. That's no one on the bench now.
Jeez, they're doing well here, the Blues.
Unbelievably.
They are. It's going to be Oscar Smith to get it out to an 8-point lead. As he comes in, we'll have to kick it a good 50 to 55 metres. Gives it all he's got. It's going to fall just short. Doesn't quite make it in the end. It was Spencer Fox there and Conway create the contest, but they've run it over. And it's going to be Mitch Stevens to bring the ball back into play. It's not Mitch Bennett, it's always Stevens. Plays on. Bring it over to the far end of the ground. It's a beautiful kick.
He has been good, Mark Casey.
He has. Probably him and Bennett so far.
Yeah.
For the Kangaroos.
Yeah.
As Marchese's been told to play on, it's an absolute shocker, and he's turned the ball over. He's been told to play on, and he'll kick it back inside 50. Does well in the end. It's a 2-on-1, and it's worked out pretty well here for Rosedale as Safstrom's there. Just can't pick it up cleanly, and it's Heathcote there for the Blues. And he's rushed it over, and they get a chance to reset. Here for the Rosedale team, they've been superb. Backs against the wall. None on the bench, and they've lost arguably the two best players in their team. There's Fraser Hanley in the ruck now. Kaguana with the tackle. We're going to have another ball up here. If they can snag one here, just before half-time.
Keenan Hughes wants to know, Lockie Floyd for Rosedale Vision Care of you, just trying to hog a little bit of work down there on the boundary?
What was that one, sorry?
Keenan Hughes just potting you here through the text messages throughout the afternoon. Just thought that Floydie was just wanting a little bit of spotlight early in the day, that's all.
G'day, Keno. How are you, mate?
He's an absolute legend. He's in my team of the year. Don't worry about that.
Yes.
Which will come out in a couple of weeks.
Yes, as Christian with the ball. Kicks it into the centre. Will they get the right bounce? They do. Marchese with the kick. And Diamond got the front position. It was a great spoil in the end. Bear, he wanted to get on that left side, and he's took a little bit too long. The umpire said that's holding the footy. Well done there by Rosedale. And it's Diamond. Little chip kick. They mark. It's Oscar Smith. Oh, sorry, it's Diamond. Those long sleevers. And here's another long sleever. Spears.
Is there a little bit of participation happening down on the boundary there?
I think it's a bit more than participation, boys. I think it's starting to rain just a little.
Had a P and an S in it anyway.
That's Sastrom here for the Blues. 26 minutes gone here in the second quarter. They look for Logan, but it's chopped off there by Marchese. But it's going to be a free kick. And it's going to go to the team of Rosedale. It's going to be Will Logan going for his second goal here.
You've got to be impressed with the effort here of Rosedale.
Yeah, you can't buy it. It's just in them. And if you're Lee Brown, you wouldn't be happy. You've got him on the ropes.
Kine will be in those rooms at half-time.
Yeah, we're going to make him.
Not that he needs to be. We'll probably hear it from here.
Yep, Kine.
McDonald's entering the game again, boys.
Oh, that's good to see. He's okay. As Logan comes in. Very, very important kick. And it's a helicopter, and it's not going to make it in time. Can they get a goal out of here? No, they can't. And it was McConnell. Would have been good just before half-time. They've still got it up the right end here, the Blues. Can they lock it in? And it's going to be Mitch Bennett bringing the ball back into play.
And the Blues have gone down the inaccurate path now themselves.
Yep.
But it's just a...
9 to 10, so they've really brought it back in.
Yeah, it's an intriguing game of footy with everything that's happened. I don't know of every game we've covered this year has happened in the entire season as to what's happened in half of footy in the first semi-final.
Yep.
So Bennett brings the ball back into play for the Kangaroos. Clearing ball out to the outer wing. Safstrom holds the front spot as it punched away from him. They dive on. So we're not long away from half-time. Nearly 28 minutes gone. The AGL Loy Yang North Gippsland Football Netball League first semi-final. Winner finds the trip down to Heyfield next week. For one of these, it's home. And for the other one, it's a fair trip. But it's a preliminary final. Atlee lays the tackle, does well in his 100th. They dive across him. Just an incredible game of footy here in what is looking like might turn into some nasty conditions just quietly.
Really?
Yes. Yes, it's just had a look at the weather map. I don't want to scare the boys down on the boundary thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, but you can find a warmer and drier spot. Find it now as it comes in. Brooks, nice tap over the top. Woodland, handball out to McMillan. No, yes, it is McMillan on the right foot. Goes up towards Bihar, gets out over the back of him and Jay Diamond, and Kyle Graham likes the boundary in front of Stuckey. So we'll have a boundary throw in. Might be a good time to cross down to the boys on the boundary.
We'll be getting that umbrella very soon, boys. Don't you worry. It's getting heavier and heavier down here.
Just quietly, Kynes just asked for a cuddle as well. So.
We know where that leads to. Boundary throw in. Brown holds the front spot. Hard to move there. Oh, quick hands on the up. Beautifully done by Bennett. They go up towards the chalk. Back to Brown. Won't go 15. Just a superb footballer. Does really well, Jay Diamond. Able to get the handball away, though. Bennett takes it out. We'll have a boundary throw in. Same spot.
Yes, and we're just over 29 minutes gone here in the second quarter, just before half-time. So Rosedale will not want to get another goal against them. They've worked super hard to be in the position they're in. It's Brown. Tries to grab it out, but can't grab it cleanly. Marchese there for the Heyfield. Christian's there for the Kangaroos. Woodland. Yeah, wasn't much happening there, and the umpire said, give it to me. Let's clear it out a little bit. There's a fair pack of plays around this footy. As the ball's back up. Be out there for the Kangaroos, Marchese. Can't pick it up cleanly. That's always robbing McMillan on the bottom of the pack. And he's earned the free kick. Always on the bottom of the pack is McMillan. Kicks long, moves quickly, looks for Sheen, but Graham's there as well. Stuckey with the punch. Straight to Lee Brown. This could be danger. He loves the left foot. Gets the snap, but it's Diamond. Last line of defence here. Stuckey's like, I'm just going to run this over. As we're 30 minutes gone here, they won't be long to go. As it's Caleb Barnett. He'll just kick down the line. Little chip kick to North. And then Marks. Just taking time off the clock. They want to go into half-time in front. Kicks down the line. Does well in the end. They might have an opportunity if they can pick it up clean, and they can't. Atlee there for Rosedale's lurking around. We're going to have a ball up probably a metre inside the line here. It's going to be Logan here for Rosedale going up against Brooks. Can't get it clear, but it's Atlee with the left foot. Gets in a dangerous spot. Spencer Fox is not far behind. And they're going to get the clearance here. Is Heyfield. No, they can't. And there it is. It's half-time. And what an interesting first half we've had. We've had a lot of injuries so far. And it's Heyfield. 2-9-21 to Rosedale. 3-6-24 on your Hurricane High scoreboard. What a half, Brad.
Unbelievable. It has had everything. And for somehow, Rosedale were 1 point up at quarter time. And they go in, a 3-point lead at half time. after losing their coach with a knee injury.
Yep.
Declan Barnett with a shoulder injury, who have been superb, but earlier in the day they lost their ruckman in Paulie with what looks like concussion.
Yep.
So they basically don't have an interchange. But you know what? They have 3 points in front, and you can go in at halftime as a coach. He's a young coach, so I don't know how shattered he will be in the mind.
Yeah.
But he's got to shake that off right now, because it's a backs against the wall at halftime. He can lead with an inspiring speech that could get this club up over the line and into a preliminary final. And if they do that, it's going to be an incredible day for the Blues. It is Rosedale by 3 points. First semi-final day. We'll be back with the halftime show thanks to our great friends out at Gippsland Land Rover, where Brendan Garrett has 4 of them.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Rosedale Rec Reserve for the Gippsland Land Rover half-time show in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League as first semi-final here at Rosedale. And Rosedale 3-6-24 hold a 3-point lead over Heyfield 2-9-21 and pretty windy, and it's got wet too, the conditions now. Netball, the game's one and done over there, or done and won. Heyfield have run out 14-point winners in the end, 48 to Gormandale, 34 in the A grade first semi-final. So Heyfield are off to Heyfield for preliminary final next week. Let's go down to Kai and Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I was in the Rosedale rooms at half time. I had to steer clear of the Heyfield rooms. Not only was it chockers, but I don't imagine what Lee Brown said would have been very PG friendly. The Rosedale rooms had a quick chat with Coach Mick Driscoll. He fears the worst for himself, a suspected ACL, which is unfortunate. He's played great this year, and he is a chance at league best and fairest. Caleb Barnett has done Declan Barnett, a suspected broken collarbone, so again another really bad injury for him. And then Jake Pauly, concussion, is out. So they're down 3, and he says they've got potentially 1 or 2 more that are holding niggles that might struggle through the game. However, the wind picking up and then dropping off, a bit of wet conditions now with the rain, bit of dew on the ball. I do fear Heyfield might have gone maybe one too many tools, and if that ball gets to ground, Heyfield now with Rosedale with a much shorter side should be able to run them off their feet.
And the limping Rosedale take the field, and of the ones that Kai Jenkins has just informed us on aren't out there, as we would imagine. Matty Mosley, very hard for a young coach to go in knowing that he knew what, as Kai just said, he knows what he's done.
Yeah.
He's got to go in and talk to his boys, and he's got to be upbeat because they're 3 points in front against all odds. A very hard gig to coach right now.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of emotions going through him now, knowing he won't probably play at all next year if it's an ACL. So that's 2026 is a possibility. No, 2027 is a possibility for him to come back. So there'll be a lot of emotion. But, geez, if Rosedale can get up and win here, it'd be one of the biggest wins that I've seen considering what's happened.
I'll tell you what, I'll rate it the biggest win I've ever seen.
You've seen a lot of footy.
I've not seen it happen to your 3 top ends. One's your coach, a young coach.
And like what Kyan said, big chance of winning the league medal as well. So
I find it astonishing, and thanks to Rosedale and Maffra Vision Care, we might cross down to Lockie Floyd.
Boys, I had a little chat with the umpires, but I also decided to sneak into the Heyfield rooms. Just watch Mitch Bennett at the next centre bounce and where he goes from there. They're going to play him the deepest forward, but he's going to tend to all centre bounces.
Can kick a lot of goals as he did at Maffra.
Yep, yeah. He's very, very good. And come this time of year, he's won a few best-ons in grand finals, so just watch him.
Yep.
Yes.
They are struggling with the big 3, so I like that change with Mitch Bennett going forward.
Yeah.
So,
do you think that as the game goes on now with those players out, that Heyfield just strangle it anyway?
Well, it's going to go either way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rosedale are going to drop off because they're just going to be run out of legs, or they get a fire in the belly and they get this win.
Kai Jenkins on the boundary?
Well, I touched on that point earlier. I'd like to see about halfway through the third quarter how Rosedale are holding up. I imagine Lee Brown got into them, and if Heyfield don't put a few scores on the board early, Rosedale will take real confidence to that.
Anyone down on the boundary? I think Lockie went Heyfield. Did you? Start of the day?
Yeah, I went Heyfield.
And you went Rosedale?
I went Rosedale.
You're going to change?
No, I back them. Their morale was very high in the room for a team who's lost their best midfielder, their centre half back, and their ruckman.
Yeah, good call. Matty Mosley, you're going to change yours?
I'm going to stick fat with Rosedale. Look, it's going to be hard for them, but geez, it's if they can get the win, unbelievable.
So I can't buy any of yours. None of yours have changed. I like it. I like a bit of integrity.
You can buy me. You can buy me. Don't worry.
What did he say?
You can buy him.
Oh, no doubt. No, sorry, Lockie.
$5.50 for the hot chips here.
He won't be happy with that price.
I sent a nice photo that you might have taken earlier today, Lockie, that might end up on our socials later this afternoon of someone just lining up, and he was at the front of that queue too, just quietly.
Allegations, boys, allegations.
Good job down there. So that wind you said, is that still swirling around pretty wildly, Kind?
It's up and down like yesterday. As soon as you mention it will die off again, but it has its moments. But it's just holding the ball up more than anything. But it makes it difficult for the ruckmen who aren't as mobile.
Yeah, and that rain, now that comes in, it looks usually, not all the time, but usually it drops the breeze a little bit once the rain comes. So we're in for a big second half out here at the Rosedale Rec Reserve where, well, I keep going to say the home side, but they're not. They're away side on their home ground. The Blues lead by 3 points, 36-24 to 29-21 to Heyfield in what has been an
unbelievable game.
That's the only word I can use. Is Dave Faulkner just runs past the umpire's boss there. A little bit of a wave to the camera there, Lockie Floyd.
He loves it, Big Davey, doesn't he? He's the only goal umpire I've ever seen warm up before a match.
Unbelievable. He's unbelievable, Davey. Likes a bit of a wave. So,
interesting first 10 minutes here.
It is going to be unbelievable as we see Kyan Jenkins got his brolly at long last.
Just piffs it on the ground.
Yeah, I thought he threw it to the umpire. It's about 12 weeks, I reckon, down there, Kyan. Is that 12 weeks?
Well, definitely. I'm just having a look on the Rosedale bench. Oscar Smith, who had a little issue in the second quarter in the middle of the ground, winded or head injury, I don't know. But he's the unlucky one that started off.
So, Shane Garvey puts the ball in the air. Won by Logan and ends up in the hands of McMillan, though. And McMillan sends the Kangaroos into attack. I reckon Lee Brown's... No, I thought he was going to get a free kick. He's given against...
Was it Graham?
Yeah, Kyle Graham. It'll go to Australia's most popular farmer, Luke Stuckey. He's going to go outside the defensive 50, looking for Spencer Fox. Was he retarded? No. No, I meant retarded as in obscured.
Okay.
Gee, I don't use that word lightly. You get in trouble for that these days. High free kick. Going to go to Rowan Diamond against McMillan. Centre wing position. Sports Stream Live. Side of the ground. Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
To Jay Diamond. Gee, he's been good. He's in the conversation for the Crown Hotel Player of the Day. Good kick, good punch. Spoiler. He was looking for Heathcote. Wheeler did well. Hole feeds it out over the top. Patmore's wrapped up. And it's inside.
Jeez, you're right with Conway's knee.
He's been limping from the start of the day, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So, in the Rosedale forward half, McMillan. Little check side grubber along the ground. Smart kick looking for Woodland. Rowan Diamond uses the body well. Gets his kick, but McMillan back. Tackled high.
Yeah, Lockie McDonald's not in a good way either. I was watching him there.
He is too, yeah. He's limping. This is unbelievable. Whoever gets through has got the physios. You need 6 to get them up next week. Oh, great smother coming across from McConnell. Safstrom. They're inspired.
They are.
Ducky inside 50. Beats Heathcote. The ball bounce. Wheeler fumbles in a dangerous spot. Gets it back to Sunderman. Looks for Stevens. Kick's not great.
Jeez, the endeavour of the boys at the moment from Rosedale.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Just trickles out over the boundary under the scoreboard. 2 minutes in. Still the 3-point deficit to the Blues. Boundary throw in, right forward pocket for Rosedale. Conway holds the front spot, then Heathcote gets in front of him, comes to ground. Stevens around the body, high ball. Still inside the 50 for Rosedale.
Oh, they're a chance.
McConnell feeds it off to right. Pirouettes out of the Stevens tackle. McConnell goes in after it again. Safstrom went to kick it, then thought to handball it. That was enough time for McCasey to mop up, give it to Woodland. Goes up towards BR at centre half forward. Rosedale mop up, go towards Heathcote. Wheeler gets the punch, bouncing ball. Eastham. He's met Berry. Oh, incorrect disposal. No. Fed out to Woodland. Goes inside 50 and BR takes the mark.
As BR looks inside 50, he looks there in for Darren Sheen. Will he crash the pack? That's exactly what he does, but it's Stuckey here for Rosedale. They get it out of defence, and how often do we see it? Stuckey to Diamond. Kicks long and marks. Fraser Hanley. And he'll kick to Spears. This is where they need Spencer Fox, but unfortunately for them, he's on the other side of the ground. They look for Atley. But they recover well. Spears to Smith. Can they get it inside 50 quick enough? They've got Kangaroos all around them. He's been turned around a few times, and that's going to be holding the footy. That's going to be... Ooh. It's going to be in Stevens. Had a great game, first game back. He's been told, I'm going to kick it long. He does. Kicks to centre wing. Atlee there for the Blues, but it's marked. He's on the other side there, Brad. Can we see?
Marchese.
Marchese. He's been super. Kicks it long and high. Looking there for Bennett. And it's going to be North just mopping up there. And they actually do quite well in the end, but it can't be held there by Diamond. Just feels like it's making it a little bit harder here for Rosedale. It's not as fluent as it was earlier on, but here they've got a chance. He's got plenty of time. Sums it up nicely. Looks for Heathcote. Can he hold on to the mark? He had front position, but Wheeler does well. Nearly should have got the free kick.
Absolutely.
Lockie McDonald does a snap kick, but Christian just kicks it over, and it's another behind. It's taken 5 minutes for the score.
Is that the type of thing, thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, Lockie Lloyd, that was just missed by the umpire?
Yeah, that's just one of those ones where we've completely missed it. Boys are 100% right. It should have been a free kick.
Yeah, he's definitely taken high as the Kangaroos come in through. Gee, he runs through his distance, Stevens. There's no doubt about that. It's the first time today. Finds Christian, a young fella. Long ball, high ball. North sits under it. Oh, BR just comes across the top. He's collected the footy, though, not the head. There's no doubt, because if he had collected the head,
got up.
He wouldn't have got up. He doesn't like it, though. So, Harry Davis off the interchange bench, the emergency bench, whatever you call it, with the umpires today, was very quick to get in amongst that.
Heathcote here.
Gets to the front. Patmore wrapped up by Spencer Fox and Heathcote. So, North and BR, just keep your eyes on them. Brown comes in and...
He loves it.
He
loves this type of stuff.
So, ball up, Conway. Out towards Patmore. Oh! Caruana went for the footy. He was collected high. And it's only because Stevens was going the pill. There's no doubt about that. Wrong spot, wrong time. Caruana gets up. He's okay. Spencer Fox, big
Gets
lead.
up.
He does. Safstrom, wrapped up by McMillan. By Brett Clemich, comes in. Puts it in the air. Conway wins the tap. Safstrom does the crumbing. Tackle by McMillan. Ball spills free. Christian clears it for the Kangaroos. Into the middle of the ground. Bouncing ball. Berry leads the race. Can't take the footy, though, cleanly. Woodland ends up with it on the non-preferred.
Oh, Stuckey.
Read it beautifully, didn't he? And just chipped in front of Kyle Graham, then quickly plays on. Long kick. Spencer Fox has the set.
That's a
Pay
mark.
the mark.
Yep.
He has. He's paid the chop anyway. Spencer Fox takes the mark. Oh, well, he gets the free kick on 50, chopping of the arms.
Careful hole.
Lockie Floyd,
Jeez.
thanks to Rosedale Vision Care. We've got a 50. Got a 50. Take us through that, Lockie.
So originally he was following his opponent, but then when he's gone
changed.
But that's fine. But then he's gone behind the man on the mark, so you need to go wider there.
So Spencer Fox puts this one beyond doubt now. He's just going to
Don't mozzie him, for God's sake.
stroll in. Oh, don't worry about that. He'll kick his second here. Otherwise, I'll walk out now and put the headphones on. Kyan Jenkins. Oh, he's gone the mongrel. He's gone
He's
the
kicked
mongrel.
at the sail, I think.
He's gone. Gets his second for the day, Spencer Fox. This is an incredible game of footy. And they go to 4-7-31. They now hold a 10-point lead over
Unbelievable.
Heyfield. 2-9-21. 8 minutes gone, third quarter. Hurricane highest scoreboard. Down on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, it's an inspired effort to start the quarter from Rosedale. It's been their backline, I think. It's been Stuckey. It's been the both diamonds. It's been really impressive to start the quarter. And as well as their midfield standing up, obviously, with no ruckman. I just need to see more out of Heyfield's forward line. Graham's been really quiet. Brown's barely had a touch. And Sheen, I still don't think he's fit.
And Brown's gone into the back line as well as Spencer Fox gets the tap. Eastrom with the tackle there from Oscar Smith. As Brown's gone up in the ruck and he's gone up against Spencer Fox. Can't get the clearance. We're going to have another ball up here.
The reading of the time of the...
And it's Lee Brown.
He reads the time of the game, what he needs to do.
Yep.
This is one of those times.
Yep. And Brown with the tap. Just can't get it out cleanly. As they get it into their forward 50. It's a scrubber, though. It's not clean. Diamond there for Rosedale. Edney's floating around as well. Gives the handball across. Looking for Sheen. Just too big, too strong. And he's so hard one-on-one.
Yes.
As we see here on the replay. One-on-one, he's just too big and too strong. Just falls in his lap in the end. And geez, do the Kangaroos need this?
Well, he hasn't got one today.
No.
Late inclusion. Needs to do this, Matty.
He does. Normally a lovely kick. As Sheen comes in. And he split the middle. And that's the Kangaroos' third goal for the afternoon. And that brings them to 3-9-27 to Rosedale 4-7-31 as we're just about to hit 10 minutes gone here in the third quarter on your Hurricane Hire scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, Lockie Ford's just alerted to me that Sheen's got the runner of Rosedale there, so that could be a bit... He was copying a bit behind the goals earlier, but then the trainer as well for Rosedale giving some words to Spencer Fox.
He's still talking to him now.
Who was on the ground knackered after that last play, so I don't think he'll come off for the rest of the game either.
Back in the middle. Fox wins the tap. Brooks is there. He's shoved off it by McConnell. Jay Diamond, beautiful handball over the top to Atley in his 100th game. Run down, tackle, brilliant footy, and that's Eastham. Does really well. Has Stevens on the outside, goes to him, sits the ball high from behind. Ball comes to the front. Ronan wrapped up by, on that occasion, Jay Diamond. No, it's North. And we'll have a bounce down. 60 around from the Heyfield goal. The move of Brown into the middle.
Every time.
Has swung it just temporarily, you would think. But there's a few more curves in this game, Matty.
It has. We've seen it twice this year with Brown going in the middle.
Umpire blows the whistle. He's going to play a block. I reckon it might have been against actually Marchese.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, it
for the
was.
run up for Spencer Fox, yeah.
So Fox takes the free kick, goes short to Safstrom. So Blake Safstrom hasn't got a lot to go to. Well, he has, but they're all one-on-ones. So he decides to go backwards to Caleb Bennett. Takes the mark in front of Sheen. Now this is the next kick. Where do they go? Umpire's going to call him to play on. He does, so Sheen goes straight at him. Barnett gets the kick over the top. Smith, bouncing ball straight off the chest. Spears handballs it out. Nice kick off the ground in the end by Rowan Diamond. McConnell. McMillan. Going to pay a long hold. So he held him long, Lockie Floyd.
Yeah, just held on a little bit too long. You don't mind it for a second or two, but that was far too long.
He's got space.
Has Spears on the outer. Smith running past. Then he lowers his eyes. Safstrom. Oh, what a punch. Mitch Stevens.
Oh, been brilliant.
Right now, he might be my Crown HL player of the day.
Yeah, he's been good. Very, very good. As we're deep inside Rosedale's forward 50. As Brown's going to go up in the ruck. Doesn't look like anyone's going to go with him. It's Logan in the end. Brown just grabs it and just kicks it 50 metres. Gets it out of defence. But it's going to come straight back in once they get it in Rosedale. And it's Diamond. Kicks inside forward 50. He's looking there for Logan. Wheeler tries to grab the mark, but can't hold on to it. They've done well in the end there, Rosedale. I feel like they're just starting to hold on just a little bit here, Rosedale.
I'm just amazed by their... I'll find the word and I'll get back to you, Matty.
Okay. As Brown with the left tap. McConnell here for Rosedale. Can't pick it up cleanly. McMillan does well. As we're going to have another ball up here. Yeah, the pressure's been superb. We're not going to die wondering here. Brown and Logan going on the ruck. Great tap there, Christian. Sastrom with the tackle.
I'm going to go with effervescent.
Wow, that's a big one.
I don't know what it means. I might Google it.
It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to in Lee Brown. They've given advantage by Marchese. Graham. Oh, it's Stucky.
He's done a good job.
He's been superb. Absolutely superb. Normally a good ball user, and he'll kick it inside forward 50. Looking for Logan. Creates a great contest, but there's a lot of kangaroos floating around here. But K1 does superb. Can he run back onto it? He's very quick, but not so is this bloke in Stevens. He will run his full measure. The hole. Back to Stevens. Just can't pick it up, and he's fallen over as well. McMillan there with the tackle. Two very, very quick players there. As we have a ball up here. Spencer Fox is going to go back into the ruck. Up against the coach of Heyfield in Lee Brown. And Brown with the right tap, straight down to Sastron. Spencer Fox. Marchese's there for Heyfield as well. I'm going to have another ball up here.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, Heyfield, they're just Rosedale's making another rotation there. Lee Brown's still playing in the ruck. It's good for Spencer Fox here because he's jumping into him. He's giving him a bruising here. And
Brown wins it, check side with real distance inside.
Geez,
Graham did well, but Stuckey did better. Feeds it off. Come inside to the 100 gamer in Attlee. To Smith on the outer wing.
Nice kick.
Sports Stream Live wing.
This is the work rate we talk about with Spencer Fox. My God.
Spot on. As Fox takes the mark. Brown sits in the hole, which makes
Very
Fox
hard.
go square to Smith. So, taking his time, umpire tells him to move it on. Goes to the pocket, looks for Logan, gets the punch Christian, and Spears, tackled by Easton, will get a bounce down. The long sleeves, Brett Clemich. Umpire's pulled a free kick. It's going to go to Logan against Brown. For Rosedale Vision Care on the boundary, Lockie Floyd.
Took his eyes off it, Lockie.
Yeah, but also just the hand he fended off with has hit him high. So good, correct free kick there.
So they lead by 4 points, the Blues. Nearly 16 minutes gone, third quarter. Will Logan has an opportunity to kick his second goal for the day. Goes to 50. Sits that up. It looks straight. Does it fall short? I reckon it's got over the line. And so does the goal umpire.
Jeez.
Will Logan gets his second for the day, and Rosedale go out to a 10-point lead. 5-7-37. Heyfield 3-9-27. 16 and a half gone third quarter. Hurricane highest scoreboard, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, Lockie McDonald for Rosedale's playing at full forward now. As I say that, he comes out of the square. But he's one of the ones who came off in that second quarter injured. Just been watching him. He's hurting to run diagonally. He can only run in a straight line. And you see him just limping there. So that's another injury concern there for Rosedale.
I'm going out on a limb, Matty. Game of the season.
Yep. Absolutely. We're back in the play, and it's Marchese here for Heyfield. Tackled there by Attlee. As BR is now in the ruck, and Lee Brown is just floating about, so he's going to throw his weight around. He'll probably run through someone here. Spencer Fox jumps over the top of BR, and they get the clearance there by Marchese. Diamond. Oh, nearly held there by Marchese. Just couldn't hold on. It could have been a free kick, and it will be. And it's going to go back.
Just
Marchese there.
Just quickly down on the boundary, guys. Is either end of the ground affected or advantaged by this breeze?
No, I wouldn't say it is.
I would say the left of screen, slightly.
Okay.
So not a lot in it.
Not a lot in it.
As Marchese here has the footy for Heyfield. Woodland's putting his arms up to kick down the line, and that's what he does. He's looking for Woodland. Just can't get to him, and it's Graham. Kick inside 50. Bennett, beautiful pickup. He'll want to get onto that left side, and that's going to be a goal. Wow.
That is the Finch Cafe goal.
That is an absolute sensational goal there by Mitch Bennett. And as we said at halftime, Lockie Floyd, we're going to see him go forward. He's kicked a lot of goals in the past at Mafra. He can go either end of the ground. And that was an absolute fantastic goal.
Wow. That's the Finch Cafe goal of the day, without doubt, Matty.
It was sensational. He went onto the wrong side. He went to the right side, being a left footer, but that check side was brilliant.
Put them all. He wrong-footed them all. smart football, and this is a game and a half. 18 and a half gone. Third quarter, 4-point lead to Rosedale. Back in the middle, up it goes. McConnell. So we'll get a restart again. Umpire Brett Clemich. We'll find out off Lockie Floyd soon if he's earned his spot as the third umpire that he's picked for a grand final. Is Eason. Pirouette's out of the pack. Feeds it back. Big tackle from VR on Logan. And correct decision. I'm with you, Matty. But we'll ask the expert on that, Lockie Floyd.
100% dangerous tackle there, boys. We spoke about it at quarter time. That was a rougher version of what it looks like.
Wow. So the free kick to right on the right foot. Goes through the hands of Stevens, gets a second chance at it. Lucks a fortune, just breaks away from Caruana. Gets the right foot, kick inside. Graham from behind. Gets it to the front of the pack. Rovers are needed. Hurry kick, comes back to Graham. Goes into the Atlee tackle. He's going to pull a free kick, or is he balling that up? Oh, I reckon that might be. Did he take the feet out underneath Lockie?
Yeah.
Sorry, boys. I was just answering a question from Kyan, so I missed that one.
I reckon he went low.
He dove into him, didn't he?
And took the legs of Atlee as Stuckey now in the right back pocket. Gee, he confused himself.
Yeah.
Goes to Caleb Barnett. Takes the mark in the Dinsdale tight finish. So now, he's confused.
He's confused, yep.
As well. Oh, just gets over the hands, but they back onto it quickly. Inside!
Graham.
This is the man right now. He's just starting to do a
get
couple
busy.
of things. Stuckey's been really good on him. Right now, Kyle Graham, who hasn't kicked a goal today, and doesn't sound right saying it, so I don't think he'll go throughout the day without a major. And they need it right now to put them back in front. They trail by 10 points, which is what they did trail by 10 points, which has been the biggest margin of the day. And this is to put them 2 points in front. Graham sets sail straight over the umpire's hat, and Heyfield are back in front. 5-9-39, Rosedale 5-7-37, 21 gone. Third quarter, Hurricane High scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, if I was Lee Brown, 21 minutes gone, I'd be looking to take James Behar off the ground. He's been involved in 2 incidents, this one on the close swing late in that second quarter, and then that one there, a dangerous tackle, getting into unnecessary, almost tug fights, if you wish. And if he gets in any more, could potentially end up with a booking, which then reduces the advantage they've got currently.
Oh,
that's a big call. As BR is in the ruck.
I'm not telling Lee Brown what to do.
No, I wouldn't either. He's up against Logan, but he gets the clearance. Finally get the ball out, and Bennett to McMillan. He's starting to get busy as well. Things are going their way. And they'll move it on quickly. They look for Sheen. Brown.
Oh, I thought he was going to do it.
Yep. Bennett there for Heyfield was floating around as well. They've got it outside their defensive 50 here in Rosedale. Can they hold it out? There wouldn't be a lot left in this quarter. Maybe only 5 or 6 minutes. They've done well, Rosedale.
It's a high free kick.
Yep, it's going to go to Bennett.
Oh, this has got something in it, this game.
Yep. Normally a lovely kick to Woodland. Another left footer. Plays on quickly. Looking for Graham and Sheen. Stuckey's there for Rosedale. Diamond as well. Feel like Heyfield are just about to break the game open, and it's Woodland. Definitely within scoring range. This could bring it back to an 8-point advantage here for the Kangaroos. They're starting to get on top. All of a sudden, it makes it a little bit hard here for Rosedale.
Well, yeah, when you've got no rotation.
Makes it really hard as Woodland comes in. Kicks.
Oh.
And that is an absolute beautiful kick, is it? Yes, the umpire's given it all clear. And that brings Heyfield to 6-9-45 to Rosedale 5-7-37. 23 minutes gone on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Yeah, I like what Brown's doing up forward now, and Sheen at times. The big men are competing, getting the ball to the ground.
Yep.
It's bringing their small players into the play.
But it's like you said, Brown went to centre half back for 5.
Yeah.
Then he went to the middle.
Yeah.
And he's just...
And he reads it. Well, so sure. He's just one of the smart footballer.
Yeah.
Just reads the timing of his moves like that. Just
perfect.
Yeah. Back in the middle. Bihar wins the tap from Logan. Logan wins that one. Umpire's pulled a holding free kick. It's going to go to Heyfield. And it's going to go to Sunderman, is it? It is. Yep. Took his while throwing that back. That can get you in dangerous territory too, Lockie.
Sorry, boys, what was that one?
It can get you in dangerous territory when you take your time to get that ball back to the recipient.
Yeah, 50 metres normally for time wasting, but I think what they got wrong there was whose free kick it actually was. I think everyone was confused there.
Yep, Marchese ended up with it. Bennett over the back. Left foot snap, but goal misses to the near side. But they are peppering now.
Yep, starting to get really on top.
10 points down only 10 minutes ago. They're now 9 points in front in a low-scoring affair. The Kangaroos, Stuckey, bring the ball back into play. Plays on. Straight up the middle with a long ball to Jay Diamond. But coming across the front was Marchese. Reads it beautifully.
And guess
hits up Brown at 50. We backing him in down on the boundary?
I'm not going to say anything.
I'm going to go yes.
Yep. Yeah, I'm scared because every time I say something, they miss.
The breeze has absolutely died down here as well. So
yeah, that looks it too, yeah. So, Lee Brown hasn't got one yet. Have a look at the distance on it. Hasn't got the accuracy that you need. He's going to miss to the near side as well. So, 6'11", the 5'7".
Stuckey
away again.
Brings the ball back into play. Doesn't waste any time. Oh, jeez.
A mullet.
Yes. Fresh haircut there. He's got the blue headband on today. Blue shorts, that's why.
He picks his colours, doesn't he?
He doesn't. Really pops it up, and he looks for Sheen, but there's about 3 players on him, but they've been held, and it's going to go to Sheen. And that's just the presence of the big man.
Rosedale Vision Care's Lucky Floyd.
Just a little tug of the jumper there, boys, enough to get him out of the contest, and it was a good pick-up in the end.
Yeah, they just worry about him. He's just such a big man.
Your man, Brett Clemish, again, he's had a big game. Has he earned the right yet as the third umpire for Churchill?
No, we're not going to put the moz on him just yet, but I think he's proven a point to some people, Brad.
Yes,
not you at all.
You and I mainly.
As Sheen comes in to bring it in to a 16-point lead if he gets it. Straight over the umpire. And that's another goal there for Heyfield. That brings the scoreboard to 7-11, 53 to Rosedale 5-7-37. As we're nearly 27 minutes gone on the Hurricane High scoreboard.
7-11. A Slurpee would go down absolutely magnificent.
Wow, there's a new 7-Eleven in Traralgon. Have you noticed?
Oh, guess who's going there on the way home?
You.
You like a Slurpee, Kyan?
I'll see you there, boys. Don't you worry.
I'm a big Slurpee fan, whether it's cold or not, hot or not. I don't care. What's your favourite flavour, Kyan?
Coke.
Yeah, Coke and raspberry together. There you go. They used to call it a dead lizard. They squash it and it ends up purple.
As Sastrom tries to get the ball, can't pick it up cleanly. As McMillan kicks it again, and it's going to be a downfield. And it's a worrying sign here for Rosedale. They've had a really good 4 or 5 minute patch here. And they're going to kick it inside 50. Little chip kick. Straight down the mouth of the big man himself, and Darren Sheen. And all of a sudden, he's starting to get on top. But they've brought it back.
Oh, Rosedale Vision.
Yeah, here we go.
Rocky Floyd.
I think they want him to come back behind his line there, but I would just let it go. Let it run.
Yep.
As he brings the ball back in.
Going to do it again, is he?
Yeah. Straight down to Bennett. Can't hold on to it. Graham's there. Eastrom. Check side. It's already gone out of bounds, has it there? Or is it downfield? It's going to be a free kick.
Wow.
And they're really starting to get on top in the Kangaroos.
Is that Christian up there? I reckon that's Jack Christian.
I reckon it might be. He wouldn't be a known goal kicker, would he?
Oh, it's either him or Ronan. My old eyes are struggling. Look at those. I know this is off the thing, but have a look at those beautiful trees in the back.
As he comes in, And he's kicked across the face. And I reckon it's Christian because the way he kicked it, it's a backman kick.
Yeah. Oh, no, behind. Oh, okay. Hey, they've kicked 5 third-quarter goals.
Yep. It's a good response.
Certainly is.
There's 29 minutes gone here, and it's Stuckey bringing the ball back into play. To North. Does hit the ground first. He was lucky he got out of danger there. Back to Diamond. Kicks it in a dangerous spot. And they were looking for McDonald, but it's three-quarter time here. And it's Heyfield that kicked away in the third quarter. And it's Heyfield 7-12-54 to Rosedale 5-7-37.
Wow. It's a big comeback from the Kangaroos.
We're 10 points down.
10 points down midway, or 10 minutes into that quarter, and they've turned it around to a 17-point lead. And a spot in the preliminary final is up for grabs. What has Rosedale got left in them? Well, hang fat. Stay with us. We'll be back very shortly, and we'll have the last quarter, the all-important first semi-final in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. It is the Kangaroos by 17 points.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to Rosedale Rec Reserve as Matty Mosley just polishes off his 15th red frog here at three-quarter.
Says you.
I think people are aware now when I start selling running someone under the bus, it's usually me that's
Oh,
done it.
yeah.
I think people are on to that. Hey, what we might do is cross down to the boundary thanks to Rosedale Vision Care, boys.
Well, I was in just both huddles there, just had a little quick snippet into both. Heyfield, a lot of the job not done yet. They know that Rosedale still have fight in them. Then Rosedale, before they got into their huddles, Driscoll had them all down on one knee in a tight circle. Just reiterating the words, no tomorrow. They've got to go out there and try and find a way. Spencer Fox looks like he's starting in the forward line, which is an interesting move. He was stuffed at three-quarter time, so it'll be interesting to see how much run he's got left in him.
And from the umpires, boys, really interesting, actually. Probably the most goss I've got from them all finals campaign. They are really looking out for Bihar. A couple of really stern words, and he's on his last warning. Also, the same with Darren Sheen, making contact with the runner. They are really watching him. There is a bit of backward and forth there. So just watch those two boys.
Interesting.
Keep the camera there, Mickey Robinson, on Lockie Floyd. He's got the sunglasses on. He's been signing autographs. Now he's trying to go incognito, Matty Mosley.
Yeah, well, we won't give them that they're looking straight into the sun, but
look
don't worry about that.
He's got a bit of Snoop Dogg. Right. Look at the boobs.
I know, that was like Cower that day, wasn't it? Look at him. That's exactly what he did too.
That is brilliant. Lockie, just before we let you go, we didn't get a tip today. Have you got anything, maybe the sale grounds tonight? Have a look.
You'll have to get back to me, but I've got one tip for everyone out there listening.
Oh, this will be good.
Love your partner and don't back dogs.
Yes, very good idea. Oh, very good idea. Hey, I'll tell you what, we're in for a big last quarter. It is the Kangaroos by 17 points after trailing by 3 at half-time. A super third quarter. They were able to pile on 5 goals, 3 in that third quarter and keep the opposition to 2 goals, 1. But I don't think this is over yet. And I reckon there might be still something from Rosedale. As Logan goes up with Bihar. Bihar wins the tap. McConnell pokes it off towards the 50. Bouncing ball. They need one early to set it alight again. Been the game of the year for mine with what's happened.
Oh, unbelievable. That first half.
One thing for certain, there's been a lot of heart in the Rosedale game today, without doubt. Up it goes. BR wins the tap. McMillan. Umpire Shane Garvey, I think that was, pulled the free kick. It's going to go to Heyfield. They go to Stevens, who's met solidly by Caruana. Takes the mark. So, Boy Clemmich tells him to move it on. Goes out towards Easton. Gets the front spot in front of right.
Well done.
Read it well. Miller Easton quickly plays onto the right foot. Goes towards Sheen. Has it punched away from him by North. Edney. They sit on top of him. We'll get a restart right on the 50-metre arc for the Heyfield side. Lee Brown back in the goal square. Tells Sheen to hold there at centre half forward. Yeah. So, Bihar wins the tap. Gang tackled is Safstrom. Had a good season for the Blues after crossing from Sale City this year. Minute and a half into the last quarter. The winner gets the privilege of playing Woodside in the preliminary final. If it's Heyfield, it's at home. If it's Rosedale, they've done well to get there. Edney. So now, 30 metres out, Brown comes in to take the ruck here. Holds the front spot. Just uses the body. He knew exactly what he was going to do there. He ran off the goal square to do it.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Little dribbler behind, so they bring it in. The 100-gamer. And he's been good in his 100th game, Riley Atley. Well loved here at Rosedale. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
Onto the left foot to North. Been a super player for the club this year in defence. Have to be close to the team of the year that we look at picking.
He's been good.
Yeah. Some good defenders. Goes up towards the wing. BR holds the front spot. Takes a strong mark.
Well, he's worked himself into the game really well, and he kicks inside the centre circle, and he does. He looks for Woodland. Does a great pick-up, but the tackle was even better. We're going to have a ball up here. That was Caleb Barnett with the tackle. Tap was from Bihar. Safstrom with the tackle on Robbie McMillan. been a great matchup with these two. McMillan's gone to him for the day. Behar with the tap. Just can't get it clean. We're going to have another ball up here. Behar with the tap on Logan. That ball's going nowhere. I'm going to have another ball up here. Heyfield will be happy with this. I know it's only 3 minutes in.
I don't think people know what a generator does. I just turned it off and he said, what, you're running out of power? I said, if I'm turning it off, I don't think we are.
As Attlee there with the tackle. I'm going to have another ball up here.
Oh, I thought farmers knew what a generator was for.
There'll be a lot around here.
Generators or farmers?
Both.
Lost our screen then.
Yes, as Logan with the tap. He's starting to look very sore too, Logan. Safstrom inside 50. Can they get a goal out of this, Rosedale? Spears with the tackle. We're going to have another ball up here deep inside Rosedale's forward 50. They desperately need a goal here. As the ball's back up and it's Fox. Tries to get the tap, but he can't. BR holds his ground. Marchese there with the tackle. We'll have another ball up here. It's only the early stages here in the last quarter. It's Fox going up against Behar. Fox with the tap, but it's straight down to a Heyfield player, and that's going nowhere again. It's been a very scrappy couple of minutes. A lot of players around the footy. And we'll try again. Behar with the tap. Gives the handballs across. That's a solid tackle, and we'll have another ball up here. Ball back up. Fox with the tap. Heyfield get it out of defence, and that's a great mark there in Dinsdale. Plays on. Looks for Graham. And they're in no hurry here at the moment, the Kangaroos. They'll be quite happy to take 5 or 10 minutes off the clock. I know it's only early.
Preliminary final on offer at home.
Yeah, it's massive. Oh, and that is a fantastic mark, and especially on a player like Darren Sheen, the one-hander.
That is a brilliant call, Matty, because not too many do that.
That's a hard thing to do. That is a very hard thing to do, and it's Stuckey running out of defence. He's now in the centre circle. Kicks inside 50.
Great.
And that's a beautiful kick in Heathcote. They want to keep it moving quickly. And he does. Kicks it inside forward 50.
Oh, free kick in front of goal, Matty.
Ooh. And it is going to be a free kick. It's going to be Fraser Hanley that's going to have the free kick. And all of a sudden, it makes things a little interesting.
Over the shoulder, Lockie Floyd.
Yeah, I'd like to have a look on the replay there.
We just had a look. Wasn't a lot in it.
Yeah, didn't look like a lot from here either,
No.
just quietly.
That's a big call, isn't it?
Didn't look like much in it.
Yeah, that's a big call in front of goal, yeah.
Game on if he gets it. Well, he will get this.
We'll make it a 2-goal margin as he comes in. And he kicks. And that's what Rosedale needed here in the last quarter, as it's only 6 minutes in. And that brings the scoreboard to 7:13.55 to Rosedale 6:7.43 on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, that's just ball smarts there from Rosedale. Knowing Darren Sheen isn't going to chase. I just would like to see those kicks going a bit more central towards goal instead of away, because it's the harder kicks from those pockets.
Oh, there's a few more twists in this one, I reckon.
Geez, if they get the next one, the crowd will come into play.
Yeah, home ground. Massive crowd here at Rosedale, and the people have turned up to the finals from week 1.
Yep.
Yeah, the first one was out at George Bates at Yallourn North on the Saturday. They have kept coming in their droves. Been super final series thus far, and there's still a bit of a story to this. As Bennett, ground level, feeds it off. Diamond in his 50th, wrapped up. Back in the middle, up it goes. BR just holds them out and comes out Dinsdale, feeds it off. Hurried kick along the ground. Jay Diamond.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, to McConnell, liked his game. Feeds it off to the running Spears.
That's
off
well
to
done.
Smith it was. He drew McMillan into him, then fed it off to Smith, who's got a beautiful leg inside. Fraser Hanley. Stevens. Oh, look at the spiral outside the defensive 50 to Dinsdale.
Worked perfectly.
Dinsdale quickly with that awkward kicking style to Woodland. Has McMillan, decides not to. Now he wants to chip it across to the wing, outer side of the ground. Go to Eastham. Inside, Sunderman. You won't get that 50. It was very poor acting. Something you'd see on Home and Away. So Sunderman's turned it straight to North. He was looking for Graham. No good. Quickly hands off to Stuckey. Up the wing over the head of Berry. Has time, though.
Look at Stuckey. He's there.
Eastham gets to him. He's quick, isn't he?
Oh, follow-up work.
Another tackle. Lee Brown calling to his
Yeah, he's not
runner.
happy.
Get the runner out of here. So, ball up, out of side, out of wing here at Rosedale. 9 minutes gone last quarter. 12 points to Heyfield. Home preliminary final on offer for them. Probably the most courageous win on offer for Rosedale to get up here. McConnell. Oh, does well. Feeds it off to Diamond. Hurry, kick inside.
Oh, he's got it!
What a mark!
To bring it back within one goal.
Heathcote.
Just
Done
fell it in.
really well, didn't he? Just
Fell into his belly button.
Yes. So, Ned Heathcote hasn't got one today. Probably couldn't pick a better time to get it, to bring it back to a goal. As I said earlier, Matty, there's some more twists in this one. Only 10 minutes gone. Backs against the wall. Shot a goal. Misses to the near side.
Handy point, though.
Yes. So it'll be Stevens. It'll bring the ball back into play for the Kangaroos.
Yes, and he's been absolutely superb. His run out of defence has been fantastic. He definitely runs his full measure, that's for sure. Now here we go. He plays on again and kicks long. All of a sudden, we're nearly at centre wing. McMillan there for Heyfield. But it's going to come back inside 50 for Rosedale. Here's Spencer Fox. Will he get the right bounce? He's right there. Fraser Hanley's also looking. Fox, can he get the goal? Yes, he does. And it's a 5-point margin.
Oh, my God.
If they win this game, Brad, this would be one of the greatest wins that I've seen.
I'm staying in Rosedale tonight. If they win, I could give you the tip.
Jeez.
I'll be here. That's his third goal too.
Yep.
He's had to stand up with his good mate, Declan Barnett, going down early.
Yep, and I think Will Logan's played out of his skin as well.
Yes,
it hasn't been a like really fashionable type play, but he's really stood up as well.
And let's not forget McConnell's kick inside 50 then, under enormous pressure. Here we go. Quick kick out from Bennett. Ronan in front, gets a bad bounce, but quickly picked up by Brooks. Goes towards Brown.
Look at the matchup.
That looks like someone that's just walking his young kid out on a street walk. Brown and Caleb Bennett.
We spoke about that last week. Mick Stockdale on him as well.
Yes.
This doesn't look right.
So, right forward pocket for the Kangaroos. They lead by 5 points. We're going 12 minutes. Last quarter. Game on. Brown in the ruck with Heathcote. In fact, it's Logan. Goes early. Caleb Barnett flicks out. Dinsdale gets a leg to it. Sheen with strength, but great tackle from Caleb Barnett, giving away 80 kilos.
That was a fantastic tackle.
A lot of players around it here. Brown and Logan. Oh, Brown taken high, not paid. Oh, that's a high again. Oh, gee, I reckon.
Very lucky.
He ducked into it, he said there, Lockie.
Yeah, Brett's got the duck there, which is fine. Maybe the run in the ruck, though, was definitely a high.
Up it goes again. Marchese, gang tackle. Oh, did he try to break free? No.
And all of a sudden, the crowd's getting into the game.
Yes.
push them over the line here.
What an incredible first semi-final it's been. It's had everything. Logan and Brown. Marchese, wrapped up by Edney, taken to ground. 4 stoppages in the space of 10 seconds. Kyler. I knew it. Today I did it right every time. That's the first time. I'll go with my good mate, Kai and Jenkins on the boundary.
That's poor from you. The crowd is getting well and truly into Lee Brown here behind me. You can probably hear it through the effects mic. I've been really impressed with Rosedale's ball movement this quarter.
Clearing kick come out, but Terrence Rose was in the right spot to take the mark. Goes onto the left foot, sits it up. Sheen, North comes over the top. He did. Sheen
They took that in. Umpire was on the wrong side, though.
Shane Garvey missed that one, I think, Lockie.
Yeah, dragged that one in, boys. That's experience from Shane, but definitely holding the ball.
Definitely blindsided, though, Lockie.
Yep.
As Diamond goes into the ruck, gets the toe poke. He's played on. He has played on in Stevens. Can they get him? They can't, and he kicks it inside 50. Sheen's got the right position here, and he's too big and he's too strong. He just can't. They just get bigger as the game goes on, don't they?
Yeah, I'm with you. Sheen and Brown forward. It's a mastermind move by the coach.
Yep.
Bringing Sheen in. A lot would say underdone. This will be his 3rd goal.
Yep.
You'll
take that.
Scoring goal.
Yeah.
Game.
And Lockie?
I really like that was not a push in the back call there. There's a lot of calls for that in the crowd. That's just good body work. We still want that in football.
Yep, exactly right. As Sheen comes in.
You just got that on the toe.
Yeah, it wasn't a great... But he's kicked it. And that's Darren Sheen's 3rd. And that brings it back to 11-point margin here. And it's Heyfield 8-13-61 to Rosedale 7-8-50. We're nearly 15 minutes gone on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
You can make these moves as a coach sometimes and bring a player in that hasn't played since July 5, and it can be risky. And all you want him to do if he's a forward is kick some goals, and you're proven right. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Spencer Fox has gone into the ruck. I would have liked to have seen Lee Brown go into the middle just for the next 5 or 6 minutes, just to ice the game for Heyfield, but he's chosen to go right to the square.
As Fox is going up in the ruck against BR. Let's see what happens here. Fox tries it to McConnell for Rosedale. We have another ball up here.
With whatever happens in the next 15 minutes, this is the most courageous effort of a club this year from Rosedale today.
Fox gets the tap. They kick inside 50. Could have been a downfield, but the umpire said that. He's just... Diamond just put the 1 mid out and took the mark beautifully. And it's Marchese here for Heyfield. Can't hold on to the mark. Atlee's there for Rosedale. I'm going to have a boundary throw in here.
How about you just go and take the TRFM mark of the day in your 50th game.
Yep, great mark. And the crowd will get into this. It's right in front of them all. Great crowd here. Next, Fox going up in the ruck. Goes the big jump and the big punch. Kayuana. As we have another ball up here. 16 minutes gone in the last quarter. What a game it's been. Fox with the tap. Can he pick it up? Gives the handball off. He looks for Atlee, but he can't. Stevens is there for the Kangaroos, but he's happy to put it over the line. We have another boundary throw in here. 11 points the margin.
This day's had everything. A 1-point win in extra time in the reserve.
It's been a good day.
It's
It has.
Incredible.
As BR gets it onto that left foot. Dinsdale gets the kick. Graham here looking dangerous. He's got Stuckey and Edney to deal with, though. Stuckey does brilliantly, but he's given it straight back to Bennett. And that's another great tackle there by Atlee. As we have another ball up here.
Ooh,
that tackle was brilliant.
I'd like Lockie Floyd's answer on, was it holding the ball?
No, I don't think there's any prior, but I just would have liked the play just unfold there. But he needs to swallow the whistle a little bit there.
Woodland kicks inside 50. And it's Graham. The umpire said, no, you didn't mark it. It's Stuckey. They're going to get the clearance out of defence. Kicks on the right foot. Does well in the end. There was McConnell. And as the Rosedale faithful are trying to get their side over the line. They have worked so hard here, the Blues. Their players down. Their best players are out. As Fox goes up, chucks the knee in the back of BR. But it's Stevens. Been super. Kicks inside forward 50. Looking for Graham. Stuckey with the great punch. Barry there for Rosedale. Stevens. And we've got another ball up here. Strafsham has the ball. And McMillan's still following him around everywhere. And it's Fox and Behar going up in the ruck again. It was a free kick and it's going to go to Spencer Fox.
So I make the call of Lee Brown's courage to bring in Darren Sheen, but Mitch Stevens as well. The moves he's made.
Yep.
I mean, Conway probably hasn't come off. He's looked a bit injured, but...
Yeah, I don't think he hasn't played much at all.
The other two moves, they've been match winners at the moment.
That's a beautiful kick.
His 50th game has been unbelievable, Jay Diamond, as he finds North at centre-half back. North plays on. Up towards half forward. Gee, that was well done by McMillan. Heathcote should have taken the mark. They go inside 50 again. Sheen from behind! Just on cue when we talk about the moves of the coach.
Darren
Sheen takes the mark.
He plays on.
Kicks 4 if he gets it.
He does.
He does!
He loves it. Look at him get into the crowd. Darren Sheen. What a character he is.
Sometimes a picture paints 1,000 words. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary. You're right in amongst that. I reckon you would have enjoyed it.
Lockie loved it too.
They were laughing as any of them boys. They've given him stick all day. They've given him and Brown stick all day.
That's the best way to answer.
That was fantastic.
Absolutely. Kick your 4th goal after not playing since July 5 and say, I'm going to a preliminary final at my home ground. So they go up towards centre. Half forward Rosedale. Hole feeds it out to Brooks. Gets it back to McMillan. Taken high, shrugs a tackle. Gets around a couple. Beautiful football. Handball over the top, but Safstrom has the pace. Feeds it back towards Edney. Had too much on it. Wants to clean up here. He does in the end. Still going back, but this boy will clean it up for him. Stuckey. Ooh, takes a bounce. Just gets back to him. Lowers his eyes. Has Berry in his sights. Can't take the mark. Falls short. Jay Diamond over to Spencer Fox. In turn to North. North now is going to clear the Blues out of the defensive half. It's all the Kangaroos though. Gets a toe poke. Heathcote wrapped up. And we're going to bounce down. Centre wing position. Sports Stream Live side of the ground. Harper Fraser's on the ground. Haven't seen him today for the Kangaroos. So, ball up. Brooks, Fox, taps it out. Bennett. Toe poke. Atlee's on the outside in his 100th. Gets it on the non-preferred right. Up towards half forward. But there he is, the man. Van der Swart. Taking a great timely mark in front of Heathcote. Take all the time in the world. Goes long. Brooks is there. Spencer Fox is there. Gets to the front. Brooks mops up, and then he's wrapped up by Fox, and we'll have a bounce down again.
Yes, and we're 21 minutes gone here in the final quarter, and it's a 3-goal margin.
Here come the cramps. Yep. Spencer Fox.
Yep. It's going to make it hard here for the Blues, but my God, they've been gallant in if they get done today. Eastrom kicks it inside forward 50. Graham. Oh, Stuckey. He's done a superb job on Graham. As dangerous as Graham's been.
Absolutely. Graham's only got the 1 goal.
Yep. Atlee kicks inside the middle. Beautiful kick. They're going to have to pull the trigger now, and it's North. Oh, and the tackle's even better.
Do we have a sponsored tackle of the day?
No, I don't think we do.
What's the name of your business, Lockie Floyd?
What was that one? Sorry.
What's the name of your business?
Ohana Services.
That is the Ohana Services tackle of the day.
As we're going to have another ball up here. There's a lot of players now out on their feet. And it's Fox going up against Brooks. No one won it cleanly. Brown, loves that left foot. That's Ronan here. Does he get the right bounce? And Dinsdale's got the footy as well. Back to Ronan. He'll want to kick it to Sheen. He'll have the matchup. He's on 2 littler fellas, but they do fantastic in the end, which was Barnett. Stuckey.
This guy's brilliant.
He was being fantastic. Terrible bounce. Heathcote. The tackle was even better. Absolutely superb. Kicks across. Marchese.
You guys on the boundary, are you happy with this being the game of the year? Oh, no, they're talking to the crowd.
The crowd's too big.
Lockie's signing autographs.
He is. As Marchese's been told to play on. Kicks inside forward 50. It's Brown on one. Nearly marks. And it's another rush behind there by Caleb Barnett. As we're 23 and a half minutes gone here, and it's a 3-goal margin.
I was saying, you two guys on the boundary, you happy with this being named the game of the year? How about I unmute you? I did that to you yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want this to end.
Yes, I'm with you. That's a very good description.
I think yesterday was the game. Its quality at the game was better, but this game, for all the stories, has probably taken the cake.
As Rosedale, they're going to get it out of defence. Doesn't have a lot to kick to. He's looked for Heathcote. Puts the 1 mid out. Oscar Smith just can't pick it up cleanly. We're going to have a boundary throw in here, right in front of us here, with 24 minutes gone here in the last quarter.
Yeah, I can't go past this one.
It's been a great game as the ball's brought back into play. Fox with a humongous punch. It's not to advantage, and it's going to go out of bounds. Mitch Stevens was quite happy for that to go out of bounds. We're going to have another throw in here. 24 and a half minutes gone in the final quarter. 3-goal margin. Ball back into play. Handball across. It's going to be a free kick, is it? And it's going to go to Heyfield.
Yeah,
and Mitch Bennett throw.
Smith on Bennett. Yep.
It's Mitch Bennett here for the Kangaroos. Kicked a great goal in the third quarter, check side. Kicks long, looks for Graham. And it was a chop there. Stuckey's had a super game, but it was a free kick. And it's going to go to Graham. He's quite happy just to kill some time. What a luxury he has. He's got Sheen or Brown to kick to. Just kicks long, and he goes to Sheen. Doesn't hold his ground properly in the end there, which was Sheen. And it's Edney running out of defence, and he'll kick it to Stuckey. Had a great game, Stuckey. Kicks inside, not a great kick. Does he get the bounce in Diamond? He does. But the tackle was even better. And it's Pat Moore. He plays on. And he kicks it to Brown, and Darren Sheen is floating about as well. We're going to have a boundary throw in here. 25 minutes gone in the last quarter.
Wow, what a game of footy.
Yep.
Rosedale have been absolutely unbelievable and gallant and courageous. But gee, Heyfield, they've been full of class as well. Brown takes the ball out of the ruck, comes to ground. So we're going 26, just over 26 minutes. It's a 3-goal lead to the Kangaroos on the Hurricane High scoreboard. AGL Loyang, first semi-final of North Gippsland football. Earlier in the day, Heyfield won the netball in the A grade by 14, 48 to Gormandale 34, to get their home preliminary final. And their male counterparts are going to do the same. Brown has it tapped away from him. Atley does beautifully well to Safstrom. Onto the left foot, high ball, out towards the back flank. They fly, comes out over the back. Fraser Hanley has Rowan Diamond on the outside, goes to him. Looking for McDonald, but Stevens again. He's going to go back to Bennett. No need to hurry, and he won't. Short to Vanderswart. Going to go back to Bennett. Just gets there. Again, he'll just take his time. Marchese up the wing, takes the mark out of sight.
He's been good too.
He has. Great advertisement for North Gippsland footballers, no doubt about it. Up towards Bihar, comes over the top, punch out. The back Diamond been super to McConnell, been brilliant. Onto the right foot, into the middle of the ground, bouncing ball to right. McMillan lays the tackle, feeds it off to Diamond, off to Atley. The 50th gamer to the 100th gamer. Now they're away. Right. Handball at his toes. Flicks it out. Nearly thrown out. They come through from everywhere. Now it ends up in the hands of McMillan. Chips it across to our man Wheeler. He goes back and Bennett holds the mark and takes his time.
Yes, they're just winding down the clock here. They've just worn Rosedale out. That's exactly what they've done. They've got nothing left here, Rosedale, but geez, they've been gallant in defeat. And it's Woodlands just stepped over the line. We're going to have another boundary throw in here as Brown's coming off. As the Heyfield supporters love the big man coming off. And he would be very happy.
I love the big man.
And hopefully we can have a chat to him after the game. As Karyuana has the footy here for Rosedale. We're nearly ticked over 29 minutes here in the last quarter. Not a lot left in the game, but it's been a great one.
Boys down on the boundary. What's that atmosphere what you're amongst? It sounds fantastic.
Mate, about 5 minutes ago, it was absolutely electric. It's died down a little bit now, but geez, North Gippy must be happy with this crowd.
Oh, with Darren Sheen, the way he carried on before, that was magnificent.
I wanted him to have another goal just to see another celebration. That was so good.
I have not seen Kyan smile as much since three-quarter time. You're loving it.
Well, I reckon that's the best he's moved all game, if I'm being completely honest.
As Spencer Fox takes a mark. He's probably been the best player here with Stuckey here for Rosedale. He's had a great game. He's had to step up. He's had to go into the ruck. He's worked extremely hard.
And got 3.
Yep.
This will be 4.
He's going for his 4th goal, and it'll bring it back to a 12-point margin if he gets it. Nearly just about 30 minutes gone. Spencer Fox definitely can hold his head. Definitely keep his head up. Comes in.
Oh.
Straight over the umpire's head. He's been fantastic, Spencer Fox. That's his 4th. And that brings the scoreboard to 9-14-68 to Rosedale 8-8-56 as we've just been ticked over 30 minutes in the last quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
They have not lost any fans today, the Blues. It's a 2-goal game. It will mop and go through it all in the Willaton Treansport post-game show on what's happened today to that club. But, gee, courageous is the word that I cannot get my head around enough. Unbelievable from the Blues. But the Kangaroos are going to go through to a prelim. Spencer Fox double taps it. Out towards Smith, but ends up in the hands of Bennett onto the left foot. Comes up towards Hole in front of Caleb Barnett. Gets it. Good
well
tackle.
done.
Stuckey comes in on him and umpire Shane Garvey crosses the arms and he'll bounce it 60 around from the Kangaroos goal. Nearly 31 minutes into the last quarter. The AGL Loyang, North Gippsland. There it is! In what has been an unbelievable game of football. One for the ages,
Definitely.
one that you'll go back and look at, there's no doubt. Heyfield, 9-14-68. Progress to a home preliminary final over or against Woodside. They win by 12 points over the most incredible effort from Rosedale, 8-8-56. Hurricane Higher scoreboard. What a day it's been. What a game after the reserves game finished in extra time where Woodside got up over by a point. We'll be back here at the Rosedale Rec Reserve to close out. We'll talk with the winning coach, Lee Brown, and whoever he wants to bring in with him. It'd be great to see it being Darren Sheen.
Absolutely.
Because that would be a great chat on its own. And we'll have Lockie Floyd and Kyan Jenkins. Yeah, they'll be in amongst it. They'll be talking to whoever they can get. It was the mighty Kangaroos by 12 points.
Get number 8.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from few to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, Need to do this, or just want one of these? You can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Rosedale Rec Reserve, where we have just seen the North Gippsland game of the year, without doubt. After trailing by a point at quarter time, trailing by 3 points at half time, having a big 5-goal third quarter, and leading by 17 points, Rosedale just did not give up. And they come back at them. Kangaroos have held on by 12 points, and we are so honoured to be joined by the two main men of that one. And first of all, the winning coach, Lee Brown's sensational game of footy.
Yeah, thanks for having us, boys. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was
great.
A bit stressful out there for us, but yeah, it was an interesting morning. We lost a couple. The big guy here answered a call up. He probably he hasn't played. He's been under the weather a bit, but he hasn't played for a while. But he answered the call, as and Mitch Stevens as well. They didn't have a game in the TA, or what is it, NAB Cup now, and he was bloody good too, wasn't he?
Oh, he got our 3 votes. The two of us went.
Yeah.
Mitch Stevens, the player of the day.
I was worn out by 10 o'clock. I'd made 36 phone calls by then.
Your job was done.
Yeah, my job was just about done. Yeah.
Well, we thought, and I went, and this is a coaching mastermind, I went 3 Mitch Stevens, 2 Darren Sheen, and 1 Luke Stuckey. I thought he was really good up back
very good
for the Blues. But you've brought those 2 guys in, one of which, sitting beside you, didn't play since July 5 and just had a lazy 4 and turned the game at the right time. But give the crowd some stick, Darren Sheen. It was funny to watch.
Yeah, I was copping it over the fence by one guy, and a bit of fun. I like it. Brownie was trying to settle me down, but the more I cop it over the fence over the years, I feel like I play better. So just keep doing it. Yeah.
And you picked him out. You knew who he was.
Well, he was. Yeah, I did know who he was. Yeah, I'm not sure about the dance moves. I'm not really a dancer, but yeah, Floyd is out there dancing. But I don't know. Just made the distance on all the kicks, goals. So, but no, it was a great win. And back on Mitch Stevens, he just glides across that ground. He's so good to watch. So
he looked like he played yesterday, last week. He didn't miss a beat.
No. He's a very good player, and 2 things you can't enhance, by working hard is your height and your speed. We get a little bit quicker, but not. He's exceptionally quick, and just to go back on Luke Stuck, he was outstanding.
Yeah.
Down back, he's done a job on Kyle Graham a couple of times, and it's a really good matchup. It's a good battle. Just a shout out to the coach from Rosedale, Mick. I hope his knee's all right. It didn't look great over the other side, which is really disappointing for him. And hopefully get some good news during the week. But
class by you, very real class by you. When we made it the call, we seen you approach him as soon as it happened, and it was a beautiful thing to see that the opposition coach doing it.
Well, you don't want to see anyone get injured, and you want the best players playing at this time of year. And he's done a really good job here. I felt, and I pass this on to our boys, I felt like they were a little bit like us a couple of years ago, where we got on a roll and made a prelim with a really young side, and made some rapid improvement really quickly, and got a bit of run and a bit of energy, and that sort of trickled into a lot of wins in the back half of the year, and it kept rolling through the finals and got us to a prelim. And unfortunately we didn't win at that stage, but we give ourselves another opportunity now. Just felt Rosedale could have been that team, and it was a really dangerous game today, and it was a great battle. We're bloody worn out. We'll have to use all these 6 days up to front up next week against Woodside.
As a coach, when those moves of bringing in Darren and Mitch Stevens, I mean, obviously they're going to come back in, but you've got to do it. Some coaches mightn't pick a player as good as Darren is because he hasn't played since July 5. They mightn't do it. How does that feel when you do it and you go, oh, gee, they've been pretty good, these two? Like, real good.
Well, it's probably injection of energy before the game. Disappointing to lose Tyson Graham, who's been a mainstay on our wing for the whole season. So he's a big out. Will Kelly had been in some decent form as well, coming back from injury. So, 2 experienced guys, 2 good players for us. But, then you see Sheeny walk in the door and Mitch Stevens walks in and all of a sudden the energy goes up a little bit. The big guy's got a bit of a swagger about him, and he knows what he's up to with the experience and when he needs to hit up the ground a little bit or stay a bit deeper. So there's never any qualms about him playing. It was probably if his body was up to it. But, it was more the energy those 2 brought, which... It can have the adverse effect sometimes when you lose players, but we're fortunate, these guys bring a lot of energy and it riffled through the group, and I felt like we had a lot of footy today. We just couldn't hit the scoreboard enough.
Yeah.
And then finally we sort of broke it apart a little bit late in the third quarter, and that was enough in the end.
I thought particularly early. I mean, you went in 1 point down at quarter time, and you controlled 75% of the first quarter.
Yeah, and that was the frustrating part, I guess, where we just couldn't finish. And it was nice when the wind dropped away.
Yes.
Yeah, made the game a little bit better from a spectacle, I imagine, and didn't keep all the play over the far side. But I felt like we played reasonably well. We just couldn't finish at stages, and whether that was that kick going inside forward 50, or in front of goal, we missed a few goals again in difficult conditions. But in the end, you get the win. You walk into a prelim, and as a footy club, we're really proud. And I'm not sure what our netballers did today because we've been stuck. It's been stuck in the footy. Awesome. So, we get to roll into a prelim at home. From a footy point of view, with our thirds, our seconds unfortunately lost yesterday, but they get another chance. They've played well enough through the year to get that double chance, and our senior group. So to have a full book of seniors playing on prelim final day, we're really proud, and we'll enjoy this today, and then we'll worry about Woodside tomorrow over the next 4 or 5 days and get ready for them.
Your girls actually won by a whopping 14.
Good on them.
That's a sensational win.
That's awesome.
Lee talks of your body, Darren. How is it?
Right now?
Firstly.
I feel real good.
Do you?
Yeah, my wife's listening, who's told me I could play today. I can see her over the other side. She's listening, and I feel great. So,
We'll talk to you off air.
Yeah. No, I actually felt so good out there today, to be honest.
You look bouncy.
Yeah. So, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. That's 30. Jeez, I don't think anyone's said that before. No, I'll tell you that. Thanks, mate. I felt really good. I know I've had a bit of a break, but I felt really good, and right now I feel good.
The Rosedale runner, you met him a couple of times before? Or?
Yeah, I don't know why I get picked out. I'm not sure.
Know.
But it's I don't know. He told me I hadn't kicked the goal yet. I said, stay next to me for a bit and I'll show you.
Hang around for 5 minutes.
Didn't see him again. So it's all good fun.
They get into you too, Lee, don't they? The opposition crowd. And obviously there's reasons for that. Well, you want your best players and the opposition put off.
I think that's all part of it, as long as it's all done in fun and jest. And once the siren's gone, we move on. And
I think it's more of his ex-Collingwood player.
Well, I'd be joining that too.
Thanks, Brad. But it's all part of it, and you want your crowd to get involved in. Like you guys said before we come on air, the atmosphere, it was great over this side of the ground. It was packed out. You could feel that energy, and it rode the waves, didn't it? There was a strong Rosedale contingent here. We always travel pretty well in good numbers, and they get passionate too and fire up. So we know we're loved as a footy team and in the community and our hometown. So that carries on, and hopefully they bring it next week at home.
Looks like you've got an injury-free bill of health by the end of the day, which is good.
Yeah, I hope so.
It looked it.
And a couple of guys that have missed might be a chance. We'll see how they pull up, but it's a big challenge, isn't it? Like you guys watched Woodside play yesterday. You had a great call, and you stuffed up a few names there, Brad, I'm sure, but
more than a few.
But no, you got that watermelon vest.
It's a bit ugly.
Yeah. But they stand out. But it's a big challenge, and we haven't beaten Woodside for a while. I don't think it's been since 2002. So we need to change a few things up. We've tried to play a certain way, and maybe we need to change a few things and try and combat what they do really well. But they're experienced. They're coming off a win last year. They've got some really good players. They play the game really well and in good spirits. So we got to front up. We got to recover well, give ourselves the best chance to roll out on Saturday and see what we can do. And you just never know. Your thirds play well and your seconds play well. You can ride that wave of emotion through the day as well. So as a footy club, we need to be up and about and ready to attack it.
It's been a year of you guys breaking some records. You hadn't beaten your Lawn North at your Lawn North.
No, we hadn't. And we spoke about that before that game and said, if we can finish top 3, we need to come here first week of finals because that's where it's going to be and win here too. And we didn't play well last week, and for a variety of reasons. And Woodside are very good at taking things away from us as well. And we need to get better and improve over the next 5 or 6 days and come up with a plan and take it to them. But we know it's a big challenge, and we look forward to that. And we have changed a few things in terms of broken a few records that have been against us for a while. the Yallourn one's a big one down there. It's hard to win down there. They're a good team. A couple of those things we've ticked off during the year, and hopefully a Woodside one next week, and you never know what can happen from there.
The 6-day turnaround, does that halve out or even out playing the prelim at home? Does that help?
I actually think Woodside probably like a big ground too. Is there a big home ground advantage?
I mean the drive.
The drive's nice. Yeah, it depends where you live.
Of course.
You got a fair drive.
Yeah. For the Crane boys, it's a bit far, but
Your lawn would have been nice for you.
Yeah, home game for me. We'll take playing a prelim at home.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be in familiar surrounds. I think we'll be in the away rooms, which will be, always different. I think it's exciting. You want to play on good grounds and big decks on this time of year, and hopefully the weather's better than it has been this weekend, particularly the first half here and all of yesterday, and we get a showcase and we can put our best foot forward. But we like playing at home, no doubt about that. Yeah. And it's a quick deck at the minute. It's in good nick. We haven't had as much rain as everywhere else. Excuse me. So we're looking forward to it. It's exciting.
Darren, 1,200 goals or thereabouts, bit over. Sorry. How many?
Not sure.
For today, first game since July 5, and I mean, how old are you now?
Just turned 37 last week.
Okay, so we said 36. We
Yep.
thought. So you're coming into how many finals?
I'm not sure.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I haven't missed too many with the teams I've played with, to be honest. Yeah.
So the hard question for me is, are you definitely playing next week?
Yep, my wife can't. So I'll be playing. Yeah.
Brownie's looking at you more than your wife.
Yeah. Ask me. Yeah. Ring me tomorrow. And I'll. Yeah.
You get some good delivery too, don't you? That Marchese, your eyes must light up when you see him coming off that half, and McMillan coming off that area.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. When Robbie and Tomo's another one.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Marchese,
When he's coming off and he gets onto it. Yeah.
He was very good today again, Brownie Marchese.
Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he? I don't think he can go to a high level and perform.
Mitch Bennett's another one. So.
Yeah, I was going to say you better mention Mitch. Or
yeah.
on the way home.
Listening.
Yeah. But
we are going to give him some love in a minute. So
yeah.
Well,
yes.
In saying that, we can. I think it's an area of improvement, and it probably has been each time Shandy's played that. We can get the ball better to his advantage and give him more chances, more opportunities to use his experience and his bulk and his skill set. So we'll keep working on that, and we'll see what happens next week.
Last one from me is you speak of the A grade, the reserves, the thirds. This could be a massive day for the football club next Saturday, I would imagine.
Yeah, I reckon the only one stressing out's the president, and he probably hasn't got enough volunteers because we've all got sport. But but we'll that's his job. He can work that. We'll worry about the footy side of things, and we'll let the girls. Jazz leads that netball program and really well from an A grade point of view, and that filters through. So. We're proud of what we've achieved so far. We'd like to go a bit further, and we give ourselves you got to be in it, don't you, to win it. So, looking forward to rolling it against Woodside, and no doubt, BJ would have been watching today, and he'll have his plan set up, and we need to put a few things in place as well. So, looking forward to it.
Hey, just before we let you go, we want to have a look at our sponsored ones for today, and the Finch Cafe goal of the day. Mark of the day we're going for first, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks to TRFM, their mark of the day. It's right in front of us here. And it wasn't one of your boys on this occasion.
What happened there? Sorry, guys.
We've ended up with Kai and Jenkins there.
Yeah. They don't look real interested, do they?
No. One was yawning before.
Yeah. Not sure about the white shoes
the
with the black pants.
Yes. Yeah, I loved
good
this.
grab.
And it was just at a time where he needed to do that. That was in that last quarter, and I thought, oh, geez, you were coming and you were just hit the front. I thought
they're clever players, aren't they? The Diamond Boys off the bat.
Super.
Yeah, but you like this one better, and that's the.
Is this where he burnt me?
Finch Cafe goal of the day. Went to that man, Mitch Bennett.
He does.
The check side going the wrong way, and have a look at that. He's a super player.
When he's on, he's on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that right foot's just there for an emergency.
He kicked it. He used it today.
I saw him tackle today too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he laid his first tackle.
It'd be a pie night.
We'll celebrate that.
Actually, one last one. What do you do during the week now on the track? It'd have to be a real light, obviously.
Yeah, we'll just recover up and lick our wounds from today and saddle up for next week. But yeah, let's enjoy today for what it is and worry about that tomorrow. But all guns blazing towards Woodside and set ourselves up pretty light week on the track. Maybe get to the pool or something and try and freshen up as much as we can in 6 days. And we're fortunate. We've got a young group and there's a few of us old guys that'll who'll battle through the shorter break. But those young guys should be chomping at the bit and ready to go.
Oh, but no doubt. Hey, Darren, really good seeing you out on the park again. It just gives everyone a lift, particularly the opposition crowd, but it gives us a lift. There was excitement in our call, like you're saying. The players get excited when these sort of players come back. To call that game today and just see you do what you've done for 20-odd years now was brilliant to watch. So we hopefully see you next week and just talk to the missus and say, look after me. But I just think it was fantastic. And your support and effort again today, Brownie. Give us a couple of little ones before the game that we didn't mention. But your effort, and I've seen you talking to Kai Graham about going to the right spots and in certain spots of forward craft, and so we're learning more than your footballers sitting here in the box.
So come and teach them.
Your effort today, sensational. All the very best next week. Can't wait to call an absolute ripping.
Cheers, guys.
Preliminary
Good on you, fellas.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back from that break, we'll close out the show, talk to our boys down on the bench that look like they're freezing. Ty's just about to fall asleep. Lee Brown and Darren Sheen, what an effort.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Rosedale Rec Reserve to close out today's broadcast. What a fantastic game of footy we had. Our votes today, I went 3 Mitch Stevens, 2 Darren Sheen and 1 Luke Stuckey. And Matty, you went?
I went 3 Mitch Stevens, 2 Robbie McMillan and 1 Mark Asey.
Yeah, so Mitch Stevens is our runaway Crown Hotel player of the day. This is the Willaton Treansport post-game show. Let's cross down to our 2 boys who've done a fantastic job thanks to Rosedale Vision Care on the boundary all afternoon, and they copped the excitement of the crowd. It was a Lockie Floyd and Kai Jenkins.
Well, I have to say, I think Spencer Fox has been hard done by on your votes, boys. I thought he was incredible today.
Oh, well, lucky you don't do the votes. Because I think we got it perfectly right, man. Mitch Stevens by a runaway victory, without doubt. Spencer Fox was good. They lost the game. And normally, I would have thought, Lee Brown was happy with Mitch Stevens. I didn't realise he was so young and he was at Gippy Power.
Neither did I.
I thought he was about 20.
How old is he?
He must be 18.
He's in Power.
Yeah, right. Lockie Floyd, now, have you got the third umpire for your grand final?
Well, boys, what I really like about umpiring, and in particular the umpires today, is one of them had an absolute stinker last week, and he's human. He admitted it. He come back, and I thought Brett Clemich was really good today. I'd almost be locking him in for my third.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, so we'll see how close he is. I reckon he's got the no anyway. He probably helps Shane Garvey collect. So he's knocked out Shane Garvey. He's not giving him a job because he's a selector, and he's gone, you're not getting a job. So we've got, Lockie's gone with Jimmy Sutton earned his right back as well. And who was the other one yesterday? Oh, of course, Harry Davis, best umpire in the comp.
Whoa.
Second best umpire in the comp. We've got one working the boundary. We've got the main man working the boundary. Hey, and so you've gone 2 umpires for redemption actually here, haven't you? Brett Klimich and Jimmy Sutton.
Yeah, we've got to remember it's a whole season, just like the players. They've earned their right to get the finals. They might have had an off game last week, but I think they come back. A couple of them were crook, but we weren't to know that till later.
Yeah, you've done a mighty job, you two guys, today. I just want to see a little trot again, Lockie. That trot that you give us. Have a look at this. Off he goes into the night. Kyan, now you give me your trot.
Nah, boys, I don't run. Although in that post-game press you were doing, Lockie was very invested on the greyhounds at Sale.
Oh, sorry, good.
$100 each way. His dog's leading the whole way, and the last 10 minutes the Aldi Minces got there, and he just fell short.
Second, we got a profit, boys. We got a profit.
Aldi's call them, boys, tomorrow morning.
Oh my God, you two guys, brilliant job. Get yourselves dry because the rain's coming in again on you. Absolutely sensational. So the Crown Hotel player of the day ends up with Mitch Stevens, who come back into that side in what has been, Matty, best game of the year, I reckon.
And let's just talk about Rosa for a second, how good they were.
Oh, very good point.
And good luck to sort of to Driscoll and Declan Barnett.
You did what I do.
I did. With suspected broken collarbones.
And Jake Pauly with concussion.
Yeah, so
their season's over, but gee, they were gallant. They were a super side today, Rosedale. But in the end, Heyfield earned the right to play in the preliminary final next week.
Home final too.
Yeah, up against Woodside. So Saturday, Sundays are over for us, and we're back to Saturdays. And next weekend, the preliminary final. Woodside take on Heyfield at Heyfield in what should be a fantastic game. Thanks to Stephen Gregory on the buttons for a wonderful job again today. And particularly early in the day, Mick Robinson, who was up on the top of the scaffolding in severe wind and did a fantastic job. And brilliant to you guys, to our 2 guys on the bench. All the girls and guys over at the Netball, fantastic job. And this is Brad Sinclair for Matt Mosley signing off in what has been the game of the year. We look forward to bringing you the preliminary final same time next Saturday.